That would help if we had a microphone, wouldn't it? Well, happy New Year, really, or New Year's Eve, whatever you like. Great to see you all. 40 metres looks a bit light. We were round about the 7150, and it looks like there's now someone there, so it's quite a strong signal as well. So I'll have to find somewhere else to go. So it doesn't look that bad. So onwards and upwards, we'll get in there. Thanks for anyone watching today.
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? 7167. Is the frequency clear? Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray.
Well, I would say that was our answer.
Is the frequency in use? Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Is the frequency in use? Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray 7174. All sounds clear to me. Hello, Gareth, and hello there to the Wesley 888. All great to see you in there, thank you. Right, this is live streaming live on YouTube now. This is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray calling CQ 40 7174. This is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray QRZ.
7 Foxtrot Papa Echo.
Foxtrot Papa Echo, great to get you in there, Martin. Fantastic to get you in. A nice signal. Hopefully everyone else is the same. Good 5-9 plus, over.
Golf 7 Fox Papa Echo to Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Say again, please.
Yeah, sorry about that. I think we've either got a little bit of QRM or a glitch on my software there, but back there now. Yeah, you're 5-9 plus here in Bury St Edmunds, Martin, over.
G7FP returning. Yes, good morning, Darren. Problem may have been at my end, sir. Yeah. Chewy being through YouTube this morning and you popped up, so I thought I'd come on here and say hello. You're 10 over 9 into Epping in Essex. Very, very clear signal, sir. Good morning to you and Happy New Year. Back to you.
Well, thank you very much. It's just amazing how quickly Christmas has gone by. I've got kids sitting in the house here that are pretty much looking at each other, and their toys are starting to be, moved upstairs, and they're beginning to wonder. Like now, I've not taken over the house, so you can see how the tone's starting to change. Martin, over.
G7FP returning. Yeah, quite understood there. I think my main challenge this morning has been noticing how empty the kitchen is. So it's the Monday afternoon shopping trip that we're on today. We're running about 7 degrees centigrade. The sun is actually out, so I've got no problem getting out in that today. It's nice that the fog has finally cleared. I assume you've had similar weather, sir, back here.
Yeah, Mike 0 DCX returning. Yeah, it's well, apparently there's some strong winds coming on Tuesday as well, so 55 mile an hour winds again. So yeah, I was only looking up at the NFED yesterday, thinking, you know what, it's taken a bit of a beating with the wind over the last few weeks or months, if you like now, and it was just looking a little slack, and I thought, well, I could tighten that up a little bit, but I don't think I shall bother for a little while, Martin. Yeah, over.
Yep. QSL there, Darren, Mike 0 DCX and G7FBE. Yeah, similar exercise. Good friend of mine came over a few days ago and we had a bit of a play with counterpoise and a bit of tuning on my NFED halfway, and the noise floor has just plummeted. It's made a massive difference, so I'm not sure if Mark is listening this morning, but very grateful for all his help this morning. So, all right, well, Darren, I'm going to make this my final because I'm conscious that you've probably got a few people listening and you can put out for your QRZ, and I wish you a fantastic DX to stay. and a Happy New Year, and I will try my best to say hello on the next live stream. Back to you, sir, from G7 FPE.
Oh, Martin, thank you very much for the kind words. And yeah, you're the first one in the logbook. So if you do want to look up, you're the first one in. You're sounding great here in Bury St Edmunds. And yeah, thank you very much for that. You know what it's like when you first get on. You've got to warm into it. So I've got a couple of hours ahead of me. We may try the higher bands later on, but for now, we'll see if we can stir G up a little while. So all the best, Martin, to your family, and Happy New Year from Mike Zero DCX, over.
Yeah, 73 to you guys. Yeah, I'll have this, I'll get you good. I'll see one in the background, and depending on the different frequency, we'll see if that one works as well. So, alright, thank you guys, all the very best to you, sir.
Thanks, Martin, all the very best. QRZ, this is Mike Zero, Delta Charlie X-Ray.
Germany 0, Victoria Yankee Oscar.
I wonder how you've been, Paul. I had a little bit of a spell over Christmas Day, Boxing Day, for probably 3, maybe even 4 days, where I just spent the time looking after the children, playing games, etc., not actually going on the radio. Beginning to get withdrawal symptoms, Paul. Feel a bit rusty. How are you, over?
Yeah, not too bad, Darren. Yeah, Happy New Year to you, sir. Hope you had a nice Christmas and everything. I was under the weather, Darren. I've had cold, stroke, flu, whatever you want to call it, and I'm just hopefully on the outskirts of it now. Darren. Hit me like a ton of bricks. Couldn't get out of bed, over.
Yeah, Mike Zero DCX. We have had a little bit of that in the house. As you can hear, my throat is slightly scratchy, but I feel fine. So, I think judging on what we've had going on in this house over the last week or so, I feel pretty lucky. There's been stomach bugs. And there's been a couple of colds, but I seem, touch wood, to be okay. So I think it was more a couple of them ate some prawns. We went round somebody's house, and I think two people ate prawns, and they just seem to have a stomach ache. So you know how it is at Christmas. It just seems to happen every year, Paul. But yeah, we've been all okay here, and nice to hear you. You sound audio's great, and you sound normal. Good 5.9 plus. Sounds like there's QSB, but the band's really quiet there, Paul, over.
Yeah, it is. It seems, I don't know, the band sounds a little bit strange to me, Darren, but yeah, you're 20 dB over. No problem. Great signal. Yeah, I think my voice is starting to get back to normal again, Darren. Yeah, very good. Well, we had a quiet one, to be truthful. There weren't many of us. There's only 3 of us on Christmas Day, but it was nice. It was nice, to be truthful, Darren. And there was one thing. I did drink for medicinal purposes, over.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't really drink, to be honest with you. So I think when we went round a friend's. My wife drove, so I had 1 drink, but then two pints of Coke afterwards. So you can imagine I was wired to the moon by the time we came back. So I just seem to be a stickler for either coffee or tea at the nowadays, Paul, over.
Yeah, I'm not quite the same there, Darren, but I did get quite partial to hot toddies while I wasn't very well, over.
Well, if there's ever a time that you can have it, I think you deserve it then. So Muscat was normally the thing that I get. If I start drinking Muscat, it tends to it's got quite a taste to it. If you either love it or hate it, and I seem to really like that. But the trouble is when you get involved with that kind of thing, they're supposed to be in little glasses. I end up with like about 12 of the little glasses, and then the bottle's gone, Paul, over.
What did he call it again, Darren?
It's Muscat, so it's Muscat, and you get them out of Waitrose. It's a very sweet, like a very slim, thin bottle. If you have a look, you can see them for sale. Certainly get them in Waitrose, over.
All right, okay. I've never actually heard of it, to be truthful, Darren, but yeah, very good. Okay, I'll let you crack on, seeing as you just nicely started. Nice to catch up with you, Darren, and I'm sure it won't be long before we do it again. M0DCX G0VYO.
Always a pleasure to speak to you, Paul, and thanks for coming in, and Happy New Year, by the way. All the very best, and speak to you soon. Right, QRZ, this is Mike Zero DCX, streaming live on YouTube. QRZ.
Mike Zero Echo Bravo Japan.
Oh, lovely. I haven't spoken to you for a little while, Steve. Great to get you in there. How's everything in Norwich, over?
Yeah, not too bad, Dan. Good morning, Paul. Yeah, not too bad, Dan. Had a quiet Christmas. Nice, just how I like it. And back at work on Thursday coming, so yeah, had a bit of time off, which has been nice, pal. Hope everything is well with you, Darren, over.
Yeah, Mike Zero DCX. I'd had the opportunity maybe of going back Thursday, but I'm trying my hardest to. There's no real reason at this moment to go back on Thursday, and most people in our trade hold out to get the full 2 weeks off, because most people in the building trade normally have a compulsory holiday because obviously the whole building trade shut. So I think they try to get the full 2 weeks, and in that case there, Steve, it'll be Monday, over.
Yeah, don't blame me, pal. I don't blame you. I would have done that as well. We had so many people ringing up for work. I said to Paul, would come in on Thursday and Friday show. He said, yeah, all right. So we're going on Thursday. We've been this morning, actually. We painted the MOT base floor the other day, just before when we finished like Christmas. And then we've just been in this morning and painted the lines back on the pit for the headlamp area and all that. So we've been in for about an hour this morning, just painting the white lines back on the MOT pit. So apart from that, though, I haven't done anything particularly at all. I had a very quiet Christmas. Anyway, Dan, good to hear you, pal, and all the best for the new year. I'll let you crack on. M0DCX, M0EBJ.
Great to get you, Steve. Lovely signals. QSB floating around everywhere, as I'm sure it is on me, but 59 plus as always. No problem there in the clear, mate. So, I do feel sorry for you if you've already been in, but I'm determined to hold out for as long as I can. I'm getting lazier in old age. Steve, all the best, mate, and one day we will meet. Mike Zero EBJ, Mike Zero DCX, mate. 73 and Happy New Year.
Cheers, Dan, all the best, pal.
Thanks, Steve. QRZ. Echo Oscar Bravo, so that's, I don't think that's who I think it is. Just go again with the suffix again. Echo Oscar Bravo. Negative, nothing heard. I think we're going to be hit with QSB now. QRZ, this is Mike Zero, Delta Charlie X-Ray.
Good morning, Darren. Bravo, Mike Alpha, Hotel Bravo.
Right, I've got a couple in there. I've got the G1 RHB. We all know who that is. How are you? Sounding great, Keith, this morning, over.
Very good morning, Darren. Nice to hear you, mate. Turned on and had a couple of goes on 20 metres, and I just turned down here to see what was happening and heard you call. And just missed being the first one. Fine, mate, and nice to hear you, buddy. Beautiful 5.9 plus into Lincolnshire today, over.
Yeah, lovely. Thanks very much for the 5.9 plus. You are 5.9 in the clear just at this moment, struggling with a bit of QSB. It's wavering all over the show, but I don't know whether you're hearing that there, Keith, but it's certainly here in Bury St Edmunds. But I hear we've got some winds coming Tuesday, so don't want to mess with the aerial yet. I think it'd be a bit of a waste of time, over.
Yeah, I keep watching the antenna. It's playing about a bit up here already, mate. It's been blowing a bit of a gale all night, to be honest. So, keeping an eye on it, and if it gets any worse, I might just drop the DX Commander down onto the floor. I'm using the vertical at the moment, not the cobweb. So, might have to drop that down onto the floor, but we'll see. Anyway, mate, I'll let you get on and crack on and get a few more. I won't be up here too much longer, I don't think, but always nice to hear you, mate. Mike Zero, Delta Charlie X-Ray, G1RHB. If I don't see you before, Happy New Year, Darren.
Yeah, thanks, Keith. All the best to you and your wife. I hope you have a lovely New Year's there. I think we're at the New Year's Eve. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a fair bit of radio going on over this next week, so be quite nice. I shall certainly try to get on as much as I can, certainly if I'm not going back till Monday. Keith, all the best, mate, and look forward to next time. Right, I heard a 2E0 in there at the same time. Go ahead.
Yeah, Echo Zero, Bravo, Mike Alpha. Good morning, Darren.
PMA, got you. Lovely, Chris. That's 5959 plus, over.
Yeah, okay, absolutely fantastic. You're a 5959 plus here up in Saxelby. And, yeah, absolutely fantastic. we're very windy up here, but the skies are blue. The sun's rising, but we've got a bit of a gale.
Yeah, Mike 0DCX, I've heard that's coming. I can't really, I'm looking outside at the moment and I can't really see any sign of it here at the moment. We've, believe it or not, actually got a little bit of sunshine. I was quite envious yesterday hearing people on the, I'd actually switched the radio on to actually listen for one of the first times. People were talking about sunshine. All I could see was fog. So actually quite nice that we're seeing a bit of sun over.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, I've just been called. I've just popped in to say hello and wish you a happy new year, Darren.
Yeah, happy new year to you, Chris. Thank you very much for the kind words and hanging in there, mate. All the best and have a new year. QRZ Mike 0DCX. CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray. Mike 0DCX, CQ, over. Right, ending Romeo Mike. You're just in a bit of QSB with me. Go again.
Yes, good morning. It's Oscar November 4 Echo Romeo Mike. Yourself?
Echo Romeo Mike. Oscar November 4 ERM. Great to get you in the logbook. My name is Darren. Looks like the first time in the logbook there, Luke. So just outside of Cambridge in Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yes, good morning, Darren. Yes, the name is Lima Uniform Charlie. Your 535 in North of Belgium, very nice modulation. A very good signal, Darren. My Spirit Delta Charlie yesterday, 144 Romeo Mike.
Yeah, hi. Thank you very much for those kind words. In the clear 5 and 9, but with QSB, Luke. But I fear that's going to be the story so far. I perhaps, when I first turned on, realised 40 metres looked quite quiet. Now I'm beginning to realise why. Great to get you in the log there, Luke. We're streaming live on YouTube. So if you're interested in joining in, more the merrier. That you'll be able to hear your audio back about 17 minutes in, over.
Yes, I work with the Fox Tango 710, 70 watts, 70 watts the power, and the antenna is in G5 Romeo Victor antenna, Darren. And WX, overcast, 1 week, I think, it's not so good. Okay, back to you, Mike, here of the factory yesterday, 144 Romeo Mike.
Thank you very much. Well, it's a pleasure getting you in my logbook there, Luke, for the first time. As I said, streaming live on YouTube, so there's probably plenty in there, but a lot of QSB at this moment in time, so not quite sure how well it's going to go. But Luke, until next time, have a happy new year to you and your family, and all the very best to Belgium from Cambridge. Oscar November 4 ERM, Mike 0DCX, 73, Luke.
Yeah, okay, Darren. Thank you as well. Happy New Year and 73. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you. All the best. QRZ, this is Mike 0DCX. Did I hear a Golf Delta? Delta Foxtrot X-Ray Golf 4. Great to get you in the logbook. My name is Darren and I'm just outside of Cambridge, over. G4 DFX, is that Jeremy?
Yeah, that's me, sir. I wasn't sure if you come back to you. She's like on your 5 and 9 with me. I'm only about the quite so high for I think. Very nice to meet you. She didn't catch your name, but you got to have that PC. This is Golf 4 Delta Fox X-Ray Scanning, by the way.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Jeremy. Well, you're 5 and 5 here. 5 and 5 at the moment. As I said, I am suffering with QSB, so not entirely anybody's fault here. But the band seems so quiet, so I thought it was going to be great. But actually, there's quite a bit of fading going on around. So we may try the higher bands in a little while. But I'll be streaming till about midday, over. Yeah, Jeremy, I'm sorry, I've lost you into the noise there. Well, thank you very much for the contact. I do apologise to cut you short there. But all the very best from Bury St Edmunds. And look forward, have a happy new year. G4 DFX, Mike 0DCX, Jeremy, 73, over.
Golf 5, Golf India Hotel.
India Hotel, great to get you in there, Gary. That's a nice signal. You've come right up over the top there. You're 5'9", over.
Yeah, good morning to you, Darren. Give us a wave on that old internet. I've got my little lad in the chat with me, and he just wants to. He's waving to you, look. We've got a bit of a delay. He's just watching on the radio. I told him that I could also go live on the internet, but anyway, that's another story. You're 5'9" into Lincolnshire. Great signal. Happy New Year, mate, and catch you again.
Happy New Year to you, and all the very best to your son. Yes, you two are 5'9" in the clear there, no problems. And isn't it amazing how the streaming on the YouTube thing gets the kids involved? That may be the way forward for the hobby with children. I know I had my son here, as people would see on the last stream there, and he loved every minute of it. So between an electric guitar and the radio, he's getting into radio waves. So the way I see it, it's a good start, over. Yeah, I think that QSB's in there again, Gary. Thank you very much, and all the best to your son there. QRZ.
The internet, but he just liked the radio. 70 degrees, Darren.
Thank you very much. All the best there. I think we doubled. 73 and have a Happy New Year. QRZ.
Papa Delta 1 Golf Oscar Lima.
Papa Delta 1, was that Oscar Lima?
Papa Delta 1 Golf Oscar Lima.
Golf Oscar Lima, got you that time. Thank you very much. Sorry, struggling with QSB there. My name is Darren, and I'm just outside of Cambridge, over.
I'm looking also at your YouTube live stream, so I can see you. Yeah, okay, man. You're 5'9" in the QTH of Rotterdam, Netherlands. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, thank you very much. You're a 5 and 5 at the moment. We really are struggling here, as you could probably hear on the stream there with QSB at the moment. So, yeah, I do apologise. You guys are normally 10, 20 over, so clearly a bit of changing going on at the moment. But I am looking at sunshine, so I don't suppose I can moan that much, over.
Yeah, Roger. India, Echo, Juliet, Alpha, November, Arian. Yeah, here is a little bit grey weather, like the most days of this month. No with sunshine here, a little bit cool, +5 Celsius, and yeah, we get a storm. Okay, Darren, I want to thank you for the contact, and I look at your stream right now. See that you have many books behind you. And 73 and bye-bye.
Thank you very much, Arjun. Great to get you, and all the best to you and your family in the Netherlands there for the new year. So I know we're not quite there yet, but there you go. I don't know whether I'll be on the radio New Year's Eve. I'm really not sure what we're doing, so I'm pretty much taking each day as it comes. So all the very best to your family in 73, QRZ. This is Mike Zero DCX, streaming live on YouTube, QRZ. I know there's someone in there. Go again with your call. I know you're an Oscar station. I know that. Just got the Oscar. Go ahead with your call again. Right, I've got the Sierra Whiskey Sierra, so just need the prefix. I've got the Oscar. Go again with your prefix, over. Is that Oscar November 5?
No. 1, 2, 3.
Oscar November 3, got you that time. Do apologise, you're right in the noise pool at the moment, so I do apologise there, but great to get you in from Belgium. Name is Darren, and I'm just outside of Cambridge in Bury St Edmunds, over. I'm really sorry, Paul, I can't hold it, my friend. You're only about a 5 and 3 at best when out of the QSB there. So a bit going on here at the moment, so it's a bit of a task to have any more of an over with you there. But thank you very much for the kind words and the 5-9, and all the very best to you and your family in Belgium there. So from Bury St Edmunds near Cambridge, I wish you all the best for the new year. ON3SWS, Mike 0DCX 73. Thank you very much, Paul. All the very best to your family. QRZ, this is Mike 0DCX.
True Echo 0, Sierra Victor Juliet.
There's nothing wrong with that signal. That's Stu. Great to get you again, Stu. Hopefully you've had a good Christmas and head into a new year, over.
Yeah, Roger, Darren, you're a smacking +20 to me. Unlike last time, I couldn't even hear you when the conditions are so rough. Yes, had a very nice Christmas, thank you, Darren. It's good to hear you, and I hope you had a nice Christmas as well, over.
Yeah, it's amazing how how that band's been going lately. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much running the same power now as what I have been when I normally do the live stream. So peaking around about 500 straight out the amplifier, and it's just amazing, isn't it? When it goes, I start to see on the stream people saying 4 and 4, and when I know I'm 4 and 4 on 500 watts, it's time to change bands, over.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's crazy. Like yesterday, I was talking to a friend of mine who lives in Latvia on the phone, not on the radio. He said, "Should we go on the radio?" And no matter what we tried, I couldn't hear him. But he was on his long wire and not on his beam. I was on my beam. 10 metres I was on my beam. And then all of a sudden, I thought it was something wrong my end. So I went on. I stayed on 10 metres, and I was talking to a guy in India, and then another guy in Latvia. And it's like youngsters on the air thing in Latvia, and he come back to me, he goes, "I was on the long wire, it was my fault." So I was thinking, is everything wrong with my station, over?
Yeah, that's the trouble. I mean, I think people, if people aren't 5.9 plus all the time on 40 metres, everyone thinks there's something wrong. But it's, I don't think it matters what you've got either. And I mean, to be honest with you, I seem to get out all right, even with the QSB. When I'm hearing people on 40 and the QSB hits me, sometimes they're right in the noise. I can barely hear them, but yet they're telling me I'm 5 and 9. So I'm not quite sure how really would be the best way round to work that. When it's like that, I think it's time to move on to another band and come back later, over.
Yeah, that's the way, mate. I mean, I did have a good day yesterday. I did on 10 metres. It was a really, really good day. And I wasn't really interested in doing radio in the morning. But then, I don't know, just had a brilliant day, and I was buzzing. I was on the radio virtually all day. So I had a really good day. But there you go. Back to you.
Well, we made the mistake. Well, my son started taking ukulele lessons at school, and it was something that he took to. So obviously we kept paying for the lessons, and we about a month or two ago we decided to buy him an electric guitar, and of course idiot here took him into the music shop in a town, because obviously bought him a new amplifier for the one that he had, because it was let's just say it was rubbish, and it wasn't earthed very well, and it was all crackly, so not very good to be around this radio. So I went and bought him a decent one, only a little desktop one, but they are pretty good now, those little ones, and certainly he doesn't need any more than that. And of course I showed him a couple of decent Stratocaster design guitars in there, and made the mistake of telling him if he could learn a particular song by the Cult from start to finish by the end of January, I'd buy him one and put a deposit on it to make sure it didn't go, and said, "Now you know what you've got to do for the next month." He's already got half the song down. You think I'd learn my lesson, really, wouldn't you, over?
Yeah, he must really be into it. What song by the Cult is it, Darren?
Yeah, Phoenix.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. I was a fan of the Cult. I mean, I am a rock, heavy metal fanatic myself, and I used to play bass. I've got 2 basses on the wall. I've got a 5-string Ibanez and a 4-string BC Rich, and I've just literally sold the 4x10 speaker cabinet, and I've still got it's a 700 watt Gallion Kruger bass head, so I've still got that, It's in the shack actually. Over.
Yeah, well, he's got a bit of it in him. I mean, I used to be a drummer in a band it was a lot of years ago now, and really I started from school. I was in the school band, but I actually had a band. They were all a few years older than me, so they'd already left school. They were probably 19, 20, and I was 16, so I was the young one. It was all going at the same time, but that was quite interesting back then because the school allowed the band to come in. So after school hours, my band came in, and it was all quite good fun, really. But my wife also was in an orchestra playing the bassoon, so he's got a little bit of it in there. But I can see he was on it before I even started streaming this morning. I can still see that intent to get something right, and it reminded me when I bought the 101 MP to get me through the full ticket. It worked with me, and I'm just hoping this works with him. I think I've stirred a fire in his belly. Over.
Yeah, no, that's good, isn't it? It's good that your kids can do something like that. My daughter she tried the violin and the piano, and apparently she was quite good on the violin, but she just lost interest. But it's good that he's getting into it, and if he's going to learn it, what have you. But when I was at school, there was really not much opportunity to. I mean, you could play the violin or the piano, but if you wanted to be like a rock guitarist, when did I leave school? 83. By then, it just wasn't happening. So I think they got a better opportunity these days when it comes to music. Over.
Yeah, totally agree. I think it's all paid separately now. We just had the music teacher, didn't we? Because it sounds like you're the same as me. I left in 86, so it was you did something like that. I mean, the music teacher was the lead guitarist in the band, and they played all the Police-style music, So Lonely and all that. Like, I remember that being one of the ones in the school band. So it was all that kind of thing at the time, and that was why they were quite intrigued about our band coming in. They didn't mind, even though it was, I suppose, back then it wasn't as bad as it is now, is it? So we all come in, but it had to be when everyone had left the school gate. So my band was sitting outside in their cars at like 4 o'clock waiting to come in. It was quite funny, actually. But I remember getting an absolute telling off by my music teacher, as in why on earth didn't I tell him, years earlier what I was doing, and he could have helped me in a better way. But there you go. It's one of those things. I was a bit late, really, at school. Great. Well, great to hear. There's a lot of people that seem to have gone down that route, on amateur radio. So he seems interested in that. So hopefully we'll get him in there, Matt. Sorry, I put Matt in there now. Hopefully, Stu, we'll get him in there. Over.
Yeah, that would be good, mate. I did get into when did I started learning in about 84 actually, bass. Because I used to follow a local band just over the other side of Essex where I used to live, and I literally, the bass player in that particular band was really good, and he gave me a bass guitar, an old one, like he lent it to me really on like a permanent basis, and I really got into it, and then I got into a band. And so I bought a second-hand guitar, and I used to use the guitar amplifiers, the Marshalls that were at the practice studios, and then in the end I bought my own stuff and everything. And yeah, I've done quite a few gigs all across Essex, so I did have some good fun with it. We were sort of doing half of our own material and half covers. Over.
Yeah. I think most people did back then, didn't they? We were certainly covers. I don't remember us having any material. I just remember a lot of arguments with. We had a couple of singers, and there was always, I don't know what it was. There was always an argument with the singer. The singer thought he owned the band, and and everyone was following him, and it all just got a little bit. When the guitarists are working together, all through the week, and then they come together having something down, they probably spend hours on it, and then you hear someone turn up late usually, saying that, no one would be listening if it wasn't for them. It doesn't tend to go down very well, so that's been my experience in it, but we won't go back down that road, Stu. But anyway, all the very best, mate. Lovely to speak to you. I could go on all day with that, so, but it'd be nice to know if my son goes anywhere down that road. All the very best, mate, and Happy New Year, Stu. Over.
Yeah, nice to speak to you, Darren. No worries. I hope he does. I hope it all goes well for him. And, it's been a pleasure to talk to you again. And so I'll say Happy New Year to you, Darren, 7-3.
Thanks, mate. All the very best. Right, I can see Mike 7EUP in the chat. Are you on frequency, over?
Mike 1 Delta Radio Kilo.
Right, ending Radio Kilo. Go ahead.
Mike 1 Delta Radio Kilo, QSL.
I got you that time. Mike 1 Delta Radio Kilo. Great to get you there. I think that's Andy, and we've spoken several times there. So great to get you in, Andy. A little bit of QSB on you at the moment, but you're around a 5 and 5, over.
Sorry, Mike. 1 second. Just hold on 1 second, please.
Sorry, Andy, just a little bit in the QSB for me there. Mike 1 DRK, this is Mike 0 DCX, just outside of Cambridge in Bury St Edmunds, over.
QSL, Darren, no problem. Yeah, as you say, we've had a few QSLs. I just thought I'd come on. I was just setting up the sun. I'm not on the Kenwood today. I thought I'd set up the sun and have a little battle on that. Heard you chatting away about music. I must admit, I am tone deaf, and if I do sing, usually I would empty the place. No problem at all, QSL.
Yeah, I know what that is. The trouble is, you know, it was a long while ago for me. So when you hear people start talking about it, it's probably my son that's stirring it up. Actually, it's probably why the conversation is coming ahead there. Because obviously, as you heard, it's my son seems to be getting into it, and I can see a same fire, a determination to keep going over and over and over the same song again and again. And if I've had anything to play with that by offering him a guitar, I think it'd be worth every penny, because it certainly got me with that attitude through the full ticket for the radio, over.
Same as me. I mean, I know I did my full ticket a long time ago, 1991, but I was exactly the same. Bought myself a little 2-metre radio, set it all up, never went on it, listened, then sat the ticket and got on it, and was, I think that's what you need these days, especially youngsters. My daughter's big into golf. She's really, really good at golf. She's not better than me, because I'd cheat when she couldn't with me, but she is better than me. But it's nice to see them actually trying. Anyway, down there's a few shouting at me. So, as I say, I was just setting up the sun, heard you on that other station, and I was just messing about with some filtering. You sound fantastic as usual. So I wish you and all yours a very happy new year. Hopefully it's a prosperous one and a very healthy one for yourself.
Thank you very much for the kind words there, Andy, and same back at you. I know we're only at New Year's Eve, but we'll start as we mean to go on there. All the best, Andy, and look forward to next time. Thanks for coming in. QRZ, this is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray.
Come on in, 2E0 MDM giving you a call, over.
Is that NDM? Was that November Delta November?
No, Mexico, Denmark, Mexico, over.
MDM, got you there, Stephen. Nice signal, 5-9 in my ears here, over.
Well, you're doing the same to me over into Berkshire this morning. Yes, it still is. You're coming over here fine there, Darren, over.
Yeah, great to hear. I think when the QSB lifts, it's great, but it's just amazing what that does when it comes in. It wipes people from about a 5-9 plus down to a 5 and 3, over.
Well, exactly that, but no, you're 10 over, and you were and have been consistently, so there's no problems at all. You know me, I've probably been sitting here for 4 or 5 minutes, but absolutely no problem, and always lovely to hear you, over.
Oh, well, thank you very much for those flowers, and I do wish you all the best for the new year, Steve. I know we're not there yet, and try not to count the hours away. It's my holiday that's disappearing by the day, but we tend to not really, sometimes we can't even stay up. I could do it, but my wife's not really good at staying up much beyond 10 o'clock, so I fear if we do decide we're going to sit up and see the new year in, I'm the only one that sees it, over.
yeah, no, I'll get that. No, a lot of people do that these days. A lot of them don't really bother to do that. No, I just heard you talking about guitars. I've not long got one myself. I thought to myself, I'll go and spoil myself. It's only an electro-acoustic, but I don't know, it wasn't that expensive, and I just thought to myself, oh, well, I'll give it a try. I was actually surprised at the quality of it. Really, really something else. It really was quite surprising. If you hear of it, you probably have, but the one I bought was a Paisley. As I said, never really heard of them before, but they do make a really nice guitar.
I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not an expert on the guitars because I was a drummer in a band, so I think at the school that nowadays these schools tend to do a lot of, I wouldn't, adverse things are the wrong thing. It's like eating. They don't eat bland foods. We noticed even back in the nursery they would eat like hummus and all different kinds of things that you think, oh, are they going to eat all of that? And it's a bit, sort of, they're introducing different things in, and the ukulele lesson was one of them, and we noticed he really took to it, he seemed to be doing really well. So there was a raffle at the school, and if you won the raffle, it's just before Christmas, an electric guitar, a starter electric guitar with a little amp was the prize. And of course he won it. So we went in for it because we thought, well, judging by the way he is with the ukulele, that'd be an ideal thing if he won that. Well, he did. So that was the start of it. So my mistake was walking him into the music shop and showing him some of the guitars you can have over.
I was just about to drop a pun on you then. I was going to say there's a cure for that, HI.
Yeah, very good, very good. Well, he's come down the road of the Colt. He seemed to hear the Phoenix. I played it to him in the car one day, and I was quite surprised that he seemed to keep going for it. He's a bit like me. He only really listens to the live rock. If you're listening to rock, I like hearing the live versions, and he seems exactly the same. So, but anyway, look, Stephen, as I said, I'm going to try not to go on about that all day, but I've got to say, it's very exciting seeing my son after all these years going down that road. So if he ends up with a radio license out of it, I'll be happy. 2E0MDM Mike 0 DCX. Stephen, all the best for the new year. Over.
Okay, Darren. Yeah, well, all the same to your good self. All the very best for the new year coming, of course. And then we'll catch up probably then. But 7's freeze for the time being. Talk again soon. Bye-bye for now.
Thanks, mate. Lovely big signal now. You're 5.9 plus, no problem at all. Very loud. QRZ, this is Mike 0 DCX.
Golf 4, Romeo Quebec uniform.
Romeo Quebec uniform, Golf 4. Nice to hear you, David. You're sounding great, and everyone's come right up now. 5.9 plus into Bury St Edmunds. Over.
Oh, very good. Yep, literally, I've just turned on, didn't get the call sign, but obviously we worked before, or you got QRZ. Yeah, name is David Hunstanton. Coming in at 20 over 9. Only 20 over 9. Over.
Thank you very much for those flowers. The call sign's Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray, and I'm the one from Bury St Edmunds. I think we've spoken a couple of times now, haven't we? And I am streaming live on YouTube, just so you know. I haven't mentioned it for a few overs there, as I'm getting into discussions down the musical route, but I'm feeling that could quickly go over my head, as it's been quite a few years for me, David. Over.
Yep, okay, I do recall doing YouTube, I think, Adam, last time. And let me amend your report there. It's about 30 over 9, but there we are. Anyway, not a bad day, a bit breezy, some wind coming, I understand, for New Year. Certainly breezy here in Hunstanton, but at least it's not grey and foggy and misty. Some blue skies. I think my wife and I are going to go for a walk. We belong to the RSPB. We've got a bird sanctuary not far called Titchwell. So might have a walk and a coffee there. I won't hold it. Happy New Year in Bury St Edmunds, and we'll let you work a few more stations. Fantastic signal. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, David. Pleasure to hear you, and a fantastic signal yourself from Hunstanton there. Yeah, it's nice to see some sunshine here. Excuse me, but it does sound like Tuesday the winds are coming, and they're talking about 55 mile an hour. So, I should be a bit careful. All the very best, David, and hopefully speak again soon. Over.
Yep, indeed. The only antenna I've got, but it's okay. I've got a monoband Yagi for 10 meters on a rotator on a 2-inch diameter, a couple of interlocking poles. But they're all guyed up, so it survived the last 2 winds, so hopefully it will do the next one. But there we are. Okay, once again, take care. Happy New Year, and let you work a few more. Fantastic signal coming into Norfolk. Cheers.
Thanks very much. All the best from Bury St Edmunds. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Golf 4, X-Ray Papa Delta.
X-Ray Papa Delta, Golf 4. Great to get you. Lovely audio there, Kevin. 5.9 into Bury St Edmunds. Name's Darren. Over.
Thanks very much, Darren. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, the name's Kev, Kilo Echo Victor, and we're in South Leicestershire. We've spoken a couple of times, and you're seeming in here at about 5.9 plus 10. We did drop to a mere 5.9 in the QSB a few minutes ago, but lovely signal. Over.
Lovely. Oh, well, I think I can handle that. If we don't drop below 5.9, I'm a happy man. But yeah, that QSB is definitely there. So I think we've got a bit of a gap at the moment. So yeah, it's great to hear you so strong. Everyone was down to about 5 and 5 earlier. Over.
Yeah, that's good. I've turned the power down here a little bit. I'm only running 50 watts today. One or two times when I'm on the radio that the telly goes off, so I've got to go and investigate that. So nothing on at the moment, but it does tend to get me in the bad books if EastEnders is on.
Yeah, very good. Oh, well, we don't tend to watch a lot of TV in this house. It seems that everyone watches something different in every room. It's all on iPads. It all seems to be either YouTube or some kind of a Netflix or anything like that. So it would seem wherever you walk, you can walk into a room and there's 3 different things on with 3 different people. Over.
Yeah, it can be the same here as well. I'm quite happy sitting up here working on the radio and usually there's a laptop somewhere with something else on. Yeah, very similar to you.
Yeah, I think the only time we get, in any trouble here is when one of the children decide they're in the other one's space and then the argument starts. So as long as they're not in this room at the moment, I don't mind, Kevin. Well, thanks very much for coming in and Happy New Year. Over.
Yeah, thanks very much, Darren. Yeah, Happy New Year to you. Yeah, I will be up. Unfortunately, we've got a lot of fireworks around here, and I've got a couple of dogs that don't really like the fireworks, so my big one will be howling at midnight tomorrow night. So, yeah, I'll have to put up with that for a bit. But, yeah, other than that, yeah, have yourself a good one, and we'll catch you another time sometime. 7-3.
You too, all the very best. QRZ, this is Mike Zero, Delta Charlie X-Ray, streaming live on YouTube. QRZ. Sorry, go again. Negative. QRZ, this is Mike Zero, Delta Charlie X-Ray. CQ40, Mike Zero, Delta Charlie X-Ray. Mike Zero, DCX, CQ, over. India Alpha. Papa India Alpha, that's Lima Alpha 2. Great to get you there, Peter. A little bit of QSB at the moment, about 5 and 5 into just outside of Cambridge. Over.
Yeah, sorry, 5 and 8 with me here. I'm running there for today, TS2000 and full-size Delta and Spring, horizontally mounted about 15 metres from the ground, just between a couple of high streets and my aluminium mask here at the cabin in southern Norway. So 5 and 8 to you there, Noel.
Yeah, thank you very much. A Delta Loop, lovely antenna there. I have to say, recently saw the stream from Callum, DX Commander there, with a Delta Loop that he's put up there. And I have to say, that is one thing that I could get up in the sky, because my NFED pretty much is heading for that similar sort of orientation anyway. So it's probably something I may well look into in the future there. But yeah, at the moment, just on the NFED, running about 500 watts on peaks. Over.
And I'm going to go out between a couple of these high streets and patch up my Carolina Williams and do some comparisons going.
Yeah, lovely. Sorry, just struggling a little bit in the noise there at the end of that over there. Still readable, but I'm afraid the conversation's probably going to be a bit cut short there. But I do apologise. It's in and out. So, well, I wish you, Peter, and your family all the very best for the new year in Norway there. And hopefully I see we've spoken at least once or twice. I think the first time was a year ago and the last time 8 months ago. So it's been at least a couple of times there, Peter. So all the very best, my friend. I am streaming live on YouTube if you're interested. You're 48 minutes in if you want to hear back. But just struggling with QSB at the moment. Over.
Yeah, well, no worries. No worries at all. Thank you so much for the nice episode. Wishing you all the very best there. And for a happy 2025. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks very much, Peter. All the best to your family. QRZ. Right, I've got 2 in there. I've got the Mike Zero first and then the 2 Echo Zero. Go, Mike Zero. Sorry, I think I heard the Foxtrot in it. I think it was India Foxtrot. Go ahead.
Standing to this Mike 0 Tango Foxtrot Yankee TF1 Tango Foxtrot Yankee. Over.
Yeah, Roger, got you that time. Tango Foxtrot Yankee. That's David. Great to get you in from Bury St Edmunds. Just struggling with a bit of QSB around about a 5 and 6. Over.
Yeah, thanks very much, Darren. To the 5 and 8. 5 and 8. I've just got a cloud form of about 4 foot above ground.
Yeah, nasty when the fading starts there, isn't it? Seems like quite a lot of QSB around at the moment there, but got you in the logbook there, David. Well, all the very best. I can see you on the map, and great to get you in for the first time, and I wish you and your family all the very best for the new year, David. Over.
Yeah, have a happy Christmas, Darren. I'll just watch you on YouTube, so nice to see you. Have a great day.
Thanks very much, and thanks for watching, David. The more the merrier. Great to speak to you. QRZ, this is... the 2E0, go ahead.
Good morning from 2 Echo 0 Delta November. You are the Steffi in Kent.
Lovely to get you in from Kent. Just missed, I've got the Delta. I've got the 2 Echo 0 Delta, go again.
Yeah, that's Delta November DN2, that's it.
That was Delta November Papa, QSL.
There's quite a lot of noise this morning. It's 2 Echo 0 Delta November Tango, QSL.
Tango, got you there. Sorry, I am struggling quite a bit with QSB here, David, but got there in the end there. First time in the log as well, so well worth the wait there. I'm in Bury St Edmunds, just outside of Cambridge, peaking about 500 watts out of an end-fed half-wave. Over.
All the see there, Darren. Nice QSO, nice to talk to you there. Just been listening on YouTube for a while as well, and I didn't really expect to get in on 150 watts.
Well, you're sounding great, no problem at all. Just everyone's being knocked here on the QSB. So I am streaming live on YouTube. So if you do want to hear it, you can. You're 51 minutes in if you want to forward through there. But yeah, I am struggling with a bit of QSB. So I'm going to give the higher bands a look in a while. I'll hold on to G for as much as I can on 40. But the minute it goes silent, I'll probably start up on the higher bands. But yeah, it seemed very quiet on 40 when I switched on, so I had higher hopes, but yeah, a lot of QSB. Over.
Mike 0 Delta Charlie DMC. Yeah, all the see there, Darren.
Well, all the very best, and to you and your family for the new year there, and look forward to many more with you. Thank you for the contact. QRZ, this is Mike 0 DCX.
Golf Whiskey 4, Norway Ocean.
Norway Ocean. Great to get you there, Michael. Hopefully you've been well over Christmas and heading for a good new year. Over.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Very nice to speak to you, Darren. Happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, all okay. Very, very busy Christmas time, and lots of things going on in the village here, and we even had a Swede roll, an annual Swede run down the hill, Darren, QSL.
Oh, very good. Yeah, well, I've been a runner all my life, so we've got a little sort of a gym room that was our old kitchen when we had all the work done, and obviously the kitchen got moved to the back of the house. Then the old kitchen at the front we turned into a little gym room, and it's got an industrial treadmill down all the time, the ones that don't fold up. So and a TV in front of it. So I tend to find I'm a bit lazier nowadays and go for the better weather in the front room there. Over.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, all okay, Dan. Yeah, we actually had when was it, a couple of days ago? I get confused now. Yeah, we had. You get confused with the days, don't you, between Christmas and New Year? And we're on Monday now, aren't we? Yeah, we had our village is a bit of a hill down to a river, and they have an annual Swede run. You actually. You pick up a Swede, you pay for it for charity, and the winner gets a little trophy. There's several hundred people turned up. So we had a bit of good fun. That was a couple of days ago. And had a very nice Christmas. Anyway, glad to hear you. Hope you kept well. And just running a Sully 300, so just 100 watts, Darren. And a bit of a low Delta loop at the moment. I've got the antenna down a bit because of the impending storm. Won't hold you, but catch you in the new year, and All the very best there, Darren. M0DCX, GW4.
Yeah, pleasure to get you in the logbook again, Michael, and I wish you all the very best for the new year to you and your family. And I'm hoping to be off until Monday, so hopefully a week left. So hopefully time to play a lot of radio if we can get rid of this QSB and the wind doesn't blow us all away. So until then, all the very best, Michael, over.
Yeah, 73, Darren, all the very best. Enjoy the rest of your break, and we'll catch you again soon. 73.
Thanks very much. All the best. QRZ.
Tango, Papa Tango.
Tango, Papa Tango, go ahead.
Golf Zero, Tango, Papa Tango. Very good morning to you. Next Martin, location Ashbourne in Derbyshire. And you're a nice 5 and 9 with me. Back to your good self.
Thank you very much, as are you. Nice signal. Nice to see that all the signals seem to be coming up at the moment. QSB's plaguing me here in Bury St Edmunds, but nothing like that on your signal. You're good 5-9, Martin, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, we've got an improvement in WN here, which is impressive. We've had several days off, which is just a complete pain. I'm looking out the window, and we've got blue skies, white fluffy clouds, a little bit breezy, and I'm aware that the forecast over the next few days is probably not as good. So I think I'll get out on the motorbike today rather than delay. I wonder how things were with you over the festive period from G0CPT.
Yeah, Mike 0DCX. Well, we're a family of 5 here, so 3 children, and there's eldest one will be 17 in January. So a 17-year-old, a 10 and an 8. So you can imagine there's quite a range of things that go on in this house over Christmas. You've got a 17-year-old that doesn't want to let go of the innocence, if you like, so quite enjoying secretly joining in with what the 10-year-old does over.
Yeah, Roger, absolutely. I had the pleasure of visiting my niece on Christmas Day, and she's got 2 lovely girls, 3 and 5. And that time was had by all, which included having my nails painted in a rather loud blue colour, which they assured me would wash off. It did eventually, over.
Oh, I do feel for you, I have to say. Me and my son are the only 2 males in this family of 5, and I've told him that he better be prepared because he's finished. So he's finding his own way. I think when the trouble is, the 17-year-old is old enough that when she gets her hands around his neck, there's not a lot he can do about it. But he definitely tries. Let's put it this way, over.
Roger. Oh, excellent stuff. Right, it's been a pleasure. I've just logged into your live stream, so I shall monitor that as I get ready to go out and face the day. But all the very best for 2025, and I look forward to the next one from G0CPT.
Yeah, great to speak to you, Martin, and thanks for putting a smile on my face. It's quite nice to do a bit of radio for a couple of hours to get away from everyone killing themselves. So pleasure to speak to you, and Happy New Year, over.
Yeah, the pleasure's all mine. All the very best for you and yours. We'll speak soon. Cheers for now.
Thanks very much. QRZ.
Golf 7, Fox Tango November.
Fox Tango November, Golf 7. Great to get you in my log. Name's Darren from Bury St Edmunds. I see it's the first time in the log, Martin, over.
Yeah, very good. Yep, just have to check. still morning. Darren, yeah, name as well, so you got that correct. It'll be interesting to have a look at the live stream. I'll check that out very shortly. Location is the small market town of Nantwich in Cheshire, which geographically is probably about 25 miles or so south of Manchester and Liverpool. That neck of the woods, Darren. You're a good signal. You're 5 and 9.59, over.
Thank you very much for the 59. I think the trouble's my way, actually. I'm suffering with QSB at the moment. You don't get me wrong, your audio sounds great, but the needle's all over the show. I'm going to average that out at a 5 and 7 because you can see at the moment that the way that the QSB is, it's like the last one. The minute I say to someone, "Oh, your signal's fantastic," and the QSB's not bothering it, the minute they come back, they're 5 and 4. So I'm averaging them out. You are, lovely audio and a nice signal into Bury St Edmunds, but with QSB, Martin, over.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. I'm kind of cheating slightly, Darren, anyway. I'm transmitting from home, 7300, 100 watts and an NFED, but I'm actually listening to you on the Hat Green SDR, which is kind of cheating a little bit, but to be honest, the Hat Green SDR is not far away from the home QTH. It's about another 2 or 3 miles across the field. And you're absolutely a stunning signal, as you would expect, on the Hat Green SDR, which I think's got a fairly big set of wires up. So yeah, not hearing any degradation in your signal at all from here. Right, Darren, I'll let you get on because it sounded like there was a queue of people wanting to work you. So enjoy this afternoon and all the best for 2025 from Golf 7 Tango November.
Yeah, pleasure to get you in my logbook there. And yeah, Hat Green, that, you know, I've been, Fortaventura is the one I quite like listening to when I'm going DX, because it just seems to be in the middle of us and the US, so you tend to be able to work G as well as the States. It's quite an interesting thing to do. You can almost sometimes get the higher bands sounding like 40 metres if you get it right, but it's becoming very popular. Let's put it that way. I think I've mentioned it one too many times and now I can never get on it because it's full over.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's great to me. My noise level, Darren, is extremely high. I'm in the middle of a new build housing estate. The amount of noise, just generally, especially on here, makes it difficult. I can't actually hear you on my home setup. That's why I'm using the SDR. I mean, can't go any better than that. Still radio at the end of the day, Darren, so I'm not cheating even though I might be over.
Totally agree. It's what it's there for, isn't it? I mean, if you really want to look at it, it's not really that much different when people start going remote, is it? And, you know, I mean, people are talking into iPads across the country, into a home QTH antenna. So, you know, why not take the modern day technology? If it keeps the hobby going, it's great. As you say, one way or the other, one way, it's still radio, isn't it? So, yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about that. Well, all the very best to you and your family, Martin, for the new year. Best wishes from Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yeah, cheers, Darren. Thanks for the QSO. And yeah, I'll check out that stream in a little while. Take care of yourself. Cheers now. G7FTN.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to get you in the logbook, Martin. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Mike 7 Kilo Whiskey Charlie.
Right, the Mike 7 ending Bravo. Go ahead. Mike 7 ending Bravo. Any Mike 7?
Mike 7
just struggling with the suffix there a little bit. I've got the Mike 7. Go with the suffix again.
Mike 7 Kilo Victor.
Right, I've got the Kilo Victor. Just missing the very last phonetic.
Mexico 7 Kilo Victor Charlie.
Charlie, got you. Thank you very much for being persevering with that. Struggling in QSB at the moment there, Tracy. I do apologise. You've got Darren. It looks like the first time contact as well. I'm from Bury St Edmunds, just outside of Cambridge, over.
Yeah, good morning, Darren. My name is Tracy and I recall already Stockport. I'm calling a Yankee 450
Great to get you in with the NFED half-wave. I've got to be honest, I'm on exactly the same antenna myself. I wouldn't be without it for G here. So I am peaking at about 500 watts into mine, but just struggling with a bit of QSB in Bury St Edmunds. But yeah, I'm going to give you a 5 and 7 in the clear there, Tracy, over.
Yeah, that's about it. So 7388 and Happy New Year.
Have a Happy New Year yourself. All the very best and look forward to many more with you there, Tracy. 73 QRZ. This is Mike 0 DCX streaming live on YouTube. QRZ. Right, I've got a QRP. Go ahead.
Mike 7 Victor Mike Romeo QRP.
Victor Mike Romeo QRP. Great to get you in the logbook there. Name's Darren. I'm in Bury St Edmunds, just outside of Cambridge, Vince, over.
Yeah, morning there, Darren. You're about a 5 and 9 plus 10, 5 and 9 plus 10 in the clear. QSL?
QSL, thank you very much for the flowers there. I won't hold it though, but I've got to say, I think we're getting out the QSB a little bit. It's on the way up, so certainly 5.9 turn into Bury St Edmunds. Won't hold it though, but thank you very much for coming in and great to get you in QRP. So all the very best for the new year from me to you, over.
Yeah, the same to you, and 7 threes, and I'm running 10 watts via an NFED halfway to 7 threes.
Yeah, excellent to hear that working. QSB not that bad at this moment then. All the very best. QRZ.
Golf 5, Sierra, Tango United.
STU, Golf 5 STU, great to get you, Stu, over.
How you doing, mate? I've been listening for a little while, and I was in bed listening, actually, because I've only just got up, and then the GPD man knocked on the door demanding my signature, so I had to get up, mate, over.
Well, you're lucky, because I tell you, when we don't get an answer at our front door, and they're used to the dog going berserk, but our dog's deaf now, so it doesn't hear it, so they think no one's in, and then we get all sorts left on the doorstep, over.
No, they know me pretty well now. They deliver stuff so often, they know I'm here because the car's here, you know. So it's unlikely that I'm not in, if you know what I mean. But so he just waits. But I'm normally not. It doesn't normally take me too long to get there. So how am I sounding? I'm running 10 watts, over.
Yeah, well, you'll see for yourself if you do watch back. If you do, you're an hour and 4 minutes in. I think, well, you are, aren't you? You said you were watching in bed. But at the minute, the signal meter's only moving at about a 5 and 5. But in the ears, you know, no problem with it at all, over.
Yeah, Roger. No, I'm sat at the shack now. Obviously, I'm at the radio. But no, the last caller called in on 10 watts, and he was 10 over to me. So I thought, okay, I'll do the same thing. See how I compare, you know, on the old QRP. So, yeah, well, I've been listening for about, I don't know, 20 minutes or something, and yeah, so I thought I'd come in and say hello, mate. And what we got? Well, you've got the whole week off, haven't you? But then you work for yourself, so you can do what you like, I guess. But I've got to work Thursday, Friday, and then it's back to normal again, you know. So today, tomorrow, and Wednesday off. It soon goes, mate, doesn't it, ever?
Yeah, I've got to agree. I mean, Thursday's really the day that, you know, I could go back if you like, but I have found even, certainly over the last few years, that when I have, not much happens, and people aren't really expecting it. The ones that you would worry about letting down normally end up having the full 2 weeks off. And then I think, oh, what was I worried about? You weren't even there, and you find you come out doing all little bits and bits that probably weren't worth doing, and you could have just had the full 2 weeks, over.
No, that's it, isn't it? Like you say, most people don't expect much, that's why I booked today off. I forget which days it is now, which days aren't the bank holiday, but I've just booked them all, you know, saved the holiday days and booked everything over Christmas off. And a couple of days before as well. So I've had a bit of an extended holiday compared to most, but to be honest, I would have liked to have had this whole week off. You know, I'm not quite ready to go back yet, mate, ever.
No, I think I made my mind up actually before we finished, because they worked right up to Christmas Eve, and I was prepared to go right up, including Christmas Eve morning. But it didn't. It meant that I finished on the Friday. But it was because I didn't really like the idea of coming in on the 2nd. I don't know what it is, but because I don't drink either, so it's not like I've got a sore head on Christmas, on New Year's Eve or anything. But it just almost feels like the moment you've hit New Year's Day, you're going back to work the following day, so you can't enjoy it, over.
Yeah, well, it's the same here. I don't drink, you know. I'm not really going to be doing much on New Year's Eve. I'm way past all of that. I've had enough celebrating over the years to last a lifetime, mate. Yeah, so I'm in no rush. But like you say, it's just sort of winding back up to the mindset of having to work, isn't it, after having been off for sort of 10 days. It's nicer to do it on I don't know, is it nicer to do it on a Monday? I don't know that it is, to be fair. Maybe the Thursday, Friday is a nice little wind up, if you know what I mean, and then before you know it, it's Saturday again. So maybe it's a better way of doing it. Anyway, mate, I won't hold you up. I need to get a cup of coffee and wake up. I'm a bit blurry-eyed here. Plan for today for me anyway is do more work on Station Master version 3. I'm not going to go crazy at it, but I'll be doing a bit of work on that on and off throughout the day, between naps, and same tomorrow actually, and the next day. So that's my plan, mate. But I'll let you carry on, and I'll say 73. You're 59 here. I'll check the meter properly, but Yeah, you were you're loud and clear, over.
Oh, well, I am pleased. I did preempt that when I logged you, and I was when you came with the signal report there. I was thinking, I hope I didn't jump the gun and find I'm about a 5 and 5 now. So yeah, thanks for that. But I did sort of assume that I might be. But well, good to hear that, mate. And the Station Master 3. You know how much I'm looking forward to that. So, but no rushing, mate. I know you spent so many hours on that. It's probably hard for you to know when to stop, really, because I should think all day long. Being that you use the software yourself, the trouble is you're probably thinking of another little thing every day, over.
Okay, I'll come back with a final here on this. Is 100 watts now, just so we can see the difference. And you're a bit of QSB. You're averaging 9, but you are well over it at times. And that's it, yeah, because I'm using it now. Not that I've done a lot of radio. I did the Mega Stream, and I did, what else was it? Something else that I went on air with GB0ELF, didn't I, for an hour. So I have used it in anger a couple of times. So I've given it a good run, and there's a few little gremlins I need to fix off the back of that. But I've done so much work on it now. It's got to the point where there's still a lot to do, but it's certainly usable as it is. But I don't want to push it out half done. You know, I could push it out now, and but I just don't want to. You know, I don't want loads of people coming back saying, "Oh, can it do this? Can it do that?" It's like, well, yeah, it's on the to-do list. I just haven't got to it yet. So I'm just going to wait, mate. I'm just going to get it finished at my own pace, and when it's ready, it's done. Over.
Yeah, well, for a start, the signal you'll see for yourself. You're next door to me now, so that made a heck of a difference there. So for 5.9, no problems, and I can totally understand why you don't want to put it out sort of with gremlins or half finished, because I know what'll happen with your Discord, mate. It'll go berserk, over.
Yeah, and that's the problem. There's only me, you know. There's no one else to handle all the questions and feedback. So as soon as I put it out there, it'll go mad. The DMs will go mad. The Discord will go mad. The emails will go mad. And all I'll be doing is replying to people and not actually doing any code. And that'll do my head in. It really will. So I want to get it as finished and polished as possible before it goes anywhere, you know. But anyway, I'm off, mate. You're 5.9 plus. Have fun. 7.3.
Thanks, Stu. All the best, mate. Great to hear you. And if I don't speak again, I'm sure we will. But Happy New Year, mate. Over.
Yeah, lovely. And this is G5SU 7.3. Bye-bye.
Thanks, mate. All the best. QRZ.
Golf Mike 4, X-Ray, Quebec, Junior.
Right, Golf Mike 4, go ahead.
Golf Mike 4, X-Ray, Quebec, Juliet.
X-Ray, Quebec, Juliet. Great to get you in there, Brian. My name is Darren, and I'm in Bury St Edmunds, over.
10 dB.
Thank you very much for the 5.9 plus 10. A little bit of QSB here at the moment. You're about a 5 and 6, 5 and 7 into Bury St Edmunds, Brian, over.
Roger.
You're doubling, Darren.
Thanks, Stu.
Over.
Yeah, 5 and 7, no problem at all. Sorry, I think I doubled with you a couple of times there, Brian. Do apologise. But in the clear, 5 and 7 into Bury St Edmunds, over.
Roger. Well, you're a pretty steady sort of 10 dB over 9 there, Darren. Anyway, I won't hold it, you'll be busy. It's absolutely pouring rain here, almost gale force, and not very nice at all. But have a happy new year, all the best for 2025, Dan, over.
Yeah, thank you very much for those kind words, Brian, and all the best to you and your family for the new year. Hopefully spend a week on the radio this week, and I'm hoping in the new year to be doing a bit of portable as well, including Tenerife. So I'm going to hit that big time over the next 6 months. So hopefully there'll be a little bit more things that I'll be streaming on. But until then, Brian, all the best for your new year, over.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Dan. Well, I'm hoping to be down to Ventura. I'm hoping to be down to Terraleco in February, so looking forward to that. All the very best for the coming year, Dan.
Thanks very much. All the very best, Brian. QRZ, this is Mike 0 DCX, streaming live on YouTube. CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray. Mike 0 DCX, CQ, over.
Mike 0, November Echo Radio.
November Echo Radio. Great to get you, Alan. 5.9, over.
Right, thanks for the 5.9. 5.9 plus 10 plus 20 at times, but struggling this side of QSB today. Northeast coast of England, names Alan like to say.
Just wanted to pop in and say, Happy New Year to you and your family. We've talked a few times now. It's always good to catch on. I've just heard you say there that you were live streaming again, so I always like to pop on and see what the audio is like. I have been struggling a little bit. I've been changing microphones lately. I've gone down the heel path now, so it'll be good to hear myself. Yourself?
Yeah, you'll see yourself. You can quite evidently hear the QSB on the signal, but when it clears, it is amazing. It's almost like it's a next door copy, but with someone rustling a newspaper, and when they stop doing it, it's pure signal. So it's quite evident on the stream. And you're about hour and 14 minutes in, over.
Yeah, thanks for that. That's good information. Hour and 40. It'll save us sifting through. The last time I checked, I wasn't too sure. I knew you had been on for quite some time. I think it was probably over an hour, something similar to today actually. And it took quite some time to find myself, but I did in the end. I persevered. But yeah, that's good with the audio report. I'm glad about that because I have been putting quite a bit of effort into it. I've also gone down the amplifier route now. I've been getting one of the AirComs with 1010. It's just a smaller one. I think it puts out, it might be about 800 peak, but that's more than enough for me. I think I went about 400 there today. So it's good to hear that the audio is going in the right direction. To yourself?
QSL, you're 10 over now, as you'll see on the stream. So 74 minutes in, 1 hour 14, and you'll hear yourself. And yes, as far as the amplifier goes, I'll be honest with you, as you can see on the stream, I'm peaking out the amplifier at 500 watts, and I use it like a 1010. I've got an ACOM 1500, but I've never wound it up like that. So I've got 1,000 watts out of it before on DX to get heard through a pile-up, but the amount of times it's done it, might have been for one or two Qs, which have been short DX, once or twice in the whole year that I've had it almost, because I think I got it back in about February or March, so coming up to a year old, over.
Yeah, that's right. I've been on your QRZ page and I've seen the ACOM, the 50, very nice amplifier, that one. I did toy with the idea, but I think just for myself, I've recently retired. I'm just going back into full-time work as a caretaker at my local school. I did spend 32 years at Nissan, the local car factory up here. So I treated myself to the amplifier, and I was toying with the idea because I thought, well, buy once, make it last forever kind of thing. But in the end, I did a few YouTube searches and stuff, and I came across Water and Stanton's video, and he was saying, the 1010's enough for him. So I plummeted for it. I'm not disappointed, I'll be honest. It's a very nice amplifier. And like yourself, I'm also using the Enford Halfwave. Not the biggest garden in the world up here, a housing estate, so do suffer with the noise. And today the QSB is horrendous, to be fair. But to be honest, it does get out. I do get about. It's not all over the world, obviously. It's just local Europe and stuff like that. But sometimes that's enough for me.
Well, you certainly sound very good here, I have to say. If you've got that on now, certainly doing the job. You sound great into Bury St Edmunds, and I think you'll probably find if you're running around sort of 600 watts, yours probably ticks over better than mine, because I think those ACOMs really should be run at about 3/4 of the power to get them a run at a better temperature and a run a bit smoother. So probably I strain mine sometimes by only running sort of a few 100 watts out of it. So you've probably gone down the better route, Alan, over.
Well, yes, that's exactly right. That's what I was thinking myself. But my restraint really is the antenna. I've gone down the UK antennas Enford Halfwave, which is just 40%, and I think the maximum power is 400. So I'm more or less on maximum there now, to be fair. I wouldn't go any higher than that. I'm pretty sure I would handle it, to be fair, just on the little short QSOs I usually take part in. I very rarely rapture, to be fair. It's mainly there. But I'm very happy with it, like I say. And it's good to hear you again. It's say all the best for the new year. It's a few things. It's always good to hear that you're there, and I just appreciate it. Because like I say, you're a very good resource for audio checks to yourself.
Well, yeah, you'll certainly hear it back. So you've been good all the way through there, no problem at all. Well, wish you all the best for the new year, and anything you do there with the radio, look forward to hearing it. So I know we speak to each other. I know it's only a week ago, wasn't it? So great to get you in the log again, and all the best for your New Year's Eve. I know we're only at the Eve. Mike 0 NER, Mike 0 DCX, Alan 73, and all the best, over.
Yes, thanks for that, Darren. It's good of you to be there again, and it is New Year's Eve. I thought, I'll come on today because I don't think it'll go down well if I'm on tomorrow, to be fair. The wife's off work as well, so we're planning on doing some bits and pieces. But all the best for the New Year. Good year, we'll see you again. Mike 0D6, Mike 0 NER. Bye for now, Happy New Year.
Thanks very much. All the best to you. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Germany 4, November uniform, Oscar.
NUO, great to get you there, G4 NUO, that's Alistair. 5-9 in the clear, Alistair into Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yes, good morning, Darren. Yes, you're 5 and 9 plus here. You've been up to 10 over. You've been traded a little bit in that last over with the last UFO. Yes, all well here. I heard you on there, so I thought I'd give you at least a shout and a report and wish you all the best for 2025, Darren. Interesting dialogue on linears. The one I've got here, it's the 600S. It'll do over that, but the 600 it's just sort of soft pedaling. And of course, what you've got to be aware of always is the ability of your antenna tuner. So mine is an LDG 600 Pro 2, and it'll do the 600. I wouldn't want to do much more of it. The antenna's alright, though. The multiband dipole I've got is 1250 in SFP mode, and it does about 250 in some carrier modes like ST8 and NSN and so on. But anyway, heard you on there, and very happy with the Dayton that I've got. It's one of the earlier 600 solid state, and I always look for a piece of wood when I say this, but it's performed very, very well, and I'm very happy with it, Darren. Microphone back, and 0 DCX G4 NUO.
Mike 0 DCX, yes, it's certainly a nice tool to have in the armoury, I must be honest. I've got the 101 MP here. Obviously it's a 200 watt radio, but I didn't really want to run it at 200 watts running pile-ups continuously every week, so I really got the amplifier to take a bit of a load, to be honest. I did go down the route of obviously having a tube amplifier rather than solid state, only because my antennas are a little compromised being in, and only saying that, only because they're in and amongst trees, and obviously when the trees get wet and swaying around, etc., and wind, you tend to, it can fluctuate a little bit, and I just wanted, I didn't really want to buy an amplifier that from one day to the next I didn't know whether it would sort of, cut out on me, if you like. But nothing's that bad. So to be honest, I was probably being a bit overcautious, and I'd have probably been perfectly all right with a solid state. So it's probably the way forward next time. But I've got to admit, I am happy with the ACOM 1500, as long as you don't mind tuning. I tend to be more of a runner rather than a search and pounce, so it's okay for me, over.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Darren. Well, with this one, obviously the tuner is past the, it's between the antenna and the linear, so all I've got to do is switch it into standby and tune through it, and it seems to work absolutely fine. And like you, mine's a bit of a compromise. I've got a steel garage roof, powder-coated steel garage roof under one leg of the dipole, and the others are quite close to trees. So this time of year with the leaves off, it tends to be pretty good. To be perfectly honest, the tuner seems to have memories that keep settings on and it doesn't seem to make a difference between summer and winter where it's something for those settings down. So it's probably not making that much of a difference. And in any case, mine is a little bit too close to the ground, 7.5 meters. I just wish I could get the apex of the antenna just up a bit higher. Never mind. It's the winds that we're getting. It makes me think, should I just leave it? So I'm not going to fool around. I had an episode many years ago. I was thrown to the roof in a gale force wind and stripped two 14-element tonner, 11-element tonner 2-metre antennas that were in a phased arrangement, and they were getting blown all over the place. And I'm not up to doing that these days, Darren. Anyway, right. I'm sure you've got people waiting, so I'll wish you best memories and happy New Year, and speak to you hopefully next year, Darren. And enjoy the celebration if you're having any. M0DCX, this is G4 Annual.
Thanks very much, Alistair. Great to get you in the logbook, and Happy New Year to you and your family. Look forward to many in the new year there. QRZ, this is Mike 0DCX.
Oscar November 8 Echo India, Darren, over.
Oh, great signal. You're 5-9 plus, no problem at all, John. Sound great. Oscar November 8 EI, Mike 0DCX.
Yeah, very good day to you, Darren. Nice to hear you. I was down in the kitchen and I was eating my lunch. I'm going off to the salt mine in a few moments. I'll tell you about that in a moment. And I was watching you on my phone as I ate my dinner. But it's always nice to hear you, and I do. Your voice is it's a nice voice to listen to, Darren. So 20 over with me. M0DCX ON80I, over.
Well, thank you very much for that. It's a bit croaky this morning, I'm afraid. I've got a bit of a scratchy throat. There's been things going around in the family. I seem to have got away with it, but picked up a scratchy throat. So if you can bear it, John, that's great, because I tend not to listen back to myself if I can hear it, if I can help it, over.
Yeah, Roger, no, you're sounding great. And by the way, two things to mention. About a year ago, I moved over to solid state amps, and I never looked back. Of course, the thing with it's important that the antenna is well tuned and you don't have too much reflected power. But once you have them like that, it's great. You can just hop from one band to another. This one is an amp that's coming from VK. And it's a 1 kilowatt one. I'm running probably about 350 watts at the moment. Okay, and the other thing, Darren, is that it was too late that I went to book holidays at work, and it was all taken. But be sure, if we're still living and taking over in a year's time, I'll be definitely taking a week off around the Christmas time, over.
Yeah, it's okay for me. The trouble is, because we're in the building trade, as you know, shuts down all over Christmas for sort of pretty much the whole 2 weeks. So it's easy for me to have time off knowing that everybody else is in the same boat. But obviously there are a lot of people that will go in, and do the odd thing. But I don't think there's many people, we're not getting the demand. I certainly am not hearing any reason to come in before Monday. So hopefully I'm going to take advantage of it, over.
Yeah, Roger, well, long may you enjoyed. Yeah, we had a little bit of bad luck with the burner, what would I call it, the gas burner for water and heating, and that conked out on the 23rd, and then, or was it the 21st? Maybe it was the 21st, and a guy came out. I knew it was a fuse, but I didn't want to get involved with it, and I was charged an arm and a leg. It was a fuse. But it's a kind of a company. It was an emergency, and I think they deal with corporate people mainly who don't even bother looking at the bill. But anyway, that was fine. It worked for a day, and then it conked out. So we're going to wait for the plumber, the guy that does our work, to come back from his holidays, and hopefully he'll come out and sort it out. But lucky we have the wood stove. Okay, Darren, I'm going to go to the salt mine now, but it's always great hearing you, and I look forward to the next contact with you. But sounding great in Belgium. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray, Oscar November 8 Echo India, and bye-bye from Belgium, over.
Yeah, thank you very much. All the very best from Belgium. We've got a bit of QRM starting there now. All that will do is force me up onto the higher bands. But I was going to give G a little bit more of a go before I did that. But, well, pleasure to get you, John. You're sounding great. Whacking great signal here into just outside of Cambridge. And all the best for the new year to you and your family, John, over.
Yeah, Roger. Very good. Darren, take care. Till the next time, over.
Thank you very much, mate. 73, all the best. QRZ. QRZ, this is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray.
Hello, Mike 0, Papa Alpha 1, Lima Echo Golf.
That's, sorry, Papa Lima Golf. Sorry, go again with the call.
Yeah, sorry, it's a bit quick there, Mike. Ready? Papa Alpha 1,
Lima Echo Golf Personal Job. Howdy, copy.
Yeah, great to get you there, Bernard. You're just a little bit off from me. I'm at 174. I don't know where you are, but yeah, in the clear, 5.9 plus in a Bury St Edmunds, no problem, over.
Yeah, a very good day. I was back to your frequency. You're quite right. Lovely 20 dB over 9. Nice armchair audio. What sort of power are you working with today, over?
Well, usually the same. I'm streaming live on YouTube, and I put the same out every time. I run about 25 watts out of the 101 MP straight into the same amplifier as yours there, Bernard. It's the ACOM 1500, and that gives me about 500 out on peaks, over.
Yeah, I've actually got my ACOM on standby. I've just come upstairs with a cup of tea, heard you calling CQ, and thought I'd just say a quick hello before I put the amplifier on. But lovely signal, my friend, and how busy is it today on the band? I can see on the scope there's a bit going on, but not too much. How are the conditions your side, over?
Yeah, Mike Zero DCX, not that clever to be honest with you. Usually I've got double the amount of contacts, if not more than that by now. I know we've rad-tuned a little bit, so they've been a bit slower. If you can't rad-tune, Bernard, a little bit, leading up to a new year, then I don't know when you can. So we've sort of gone down that route a little bit today, so that was probably slowed it down. But I must admit, when I did switch on, it was dead silent on 40. I thought, oh, fantastic, great to get in there. Band sounds nice and quiet, and I've been plagued with nothing but QSB the whole time I've been on, so that's probably why it's quiet, over.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, it is a bit of a letdown when you put the radio on, and for some reason there's very, very high problems with interference. Can you hang on 5 seconds, and I'll just put the amplifier on. Just curious what the signal is now, and I'm peaking around 90 watts. So when I put the amplifier on, can you wait around 5 seconds?
Yeah, no problem at all.
Yeah, it doesn't take too long with these ACOMs. Any difference now? Let's have a look now. We're peaking around 250 watts, over.
Yeah, the QSB's still hitting it, but the audios you were strong anyway, to be quite frank, but you're a good 5.9, no problem there, over.
Okay, I'm on normal now, around 420. It probably doesn't make much difference, but what I find with the amplifier, it gives the audio a good boost. If generally the audio is a bit quiet, I do find on the S meter it doesn't go up so much, but I do find the audio does get a boost. And now I'm working with around 420, over.
Yeah, totally different thing altogether. You can hear the audio is much, much stronger. So you sound great here, no problems with that. And I know I've found before with the amplifier on, albeit the QSB is going to hit, you tend to punch through a lot more of it with that. And you're right, it probably makes no difference really on the signal meter, but it's quite evident on the audio, over.
Okay then, well, good for you, my friend. I have a very small YouTube channel myself, mainly started it years ago when I had nothing else to do. Hasn't the COVID hit? But have you got quite a popular YouTube channel? Do you put lots of YouTube videos on, over?
No, it's just once every week on a Monday. It was a Monday night for G, but the trouble is obviously since the last couple of months it's richly got worse, hasn't it, where G goes by about the minute it gets dark, about 4 o'clock. So it started at 6:30 normally and went for a couple of hours, and it gradually went down and down and down until we were at 4 o'clock going for as long as we can, and now we seem to be at dinner time, over.
Yes. How quickly time goes when we're having fun. But I think it's a fantastic thing to do if you do YouTube and do YouTube live. It just puts an extra component in the hobby. And I do feel, my friend, the more we put into the hobby, like I think most things in life, let's talk about the hobby. The more we put into the hobby, I do think the more we get out of it, over.
Yeah, well, I mean, the main thing is, I will say my son has taken an interest. He's only 10, And obviously with things like the YouTube certainly brings the interest for him into it. And if that's what it takes to get some younger people in, as I think that's what they all seem to be, mine seem to be glued here on YouTube non-stop all day long. So on the last stream I did, he was actually involved in it. So you will see that on there. But I won't hold it, John. That's a pleasure to hear you. Great to hear that audio as always. And yeah, I shall certainly look out for the YouTube channel there. As I said, mine's probably only been going a few months. I can't remember exactly when I started it, but there's probably about, I think there's 20 or 21 videos on there, but they're generally every Monday, over.
Yeah, I will have a look at that when I get near a YouTube-enabled device, which is basically my laptop downstairs. Lovely talking to you, my friend. Nice to hear a strong signal. I'll just go and check up the rest of the band. And for the rest, I wish you a very nice old and new. And I'll speak to you sometime soon from Papa Alpha 1, Lima Echo Golf, leaving you for any possible final. Back to you.
Yeah, great to get you in my logbook, and I wish you all the best for the new year there, and hopefully many more in the logbook. So all the very best until then, John. This is Mike Zero Delta Charlie X-Ray, giving you all the best regards for the new year, over.
Yeah, thanks, my friend. 73s, bye-bye now.
Thank you very much. All the very best. Right, I can see there's Golf 7 Lima Hotel Kilo in the chat. Are you on frequency, Troy, over? Negative, nothing heard. QRZ, Mike 0, DCX.
2 Echo 0, Zulu, X-Ray Whiskey.
Zulu X-Ray Whiskey, great to get you in a logbook, Mike. I think I don't recognise the call sign. We have spoken before, so I do apologise about that. Little bit of QSB, but I'll give you a proper report in the next over. Name's Darren, and I'm just outside of Cambridge in Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yeah, okay, Darren, I'm not sure if you put it back to me. There's a lot of QSB, and you went right down. I wonder if you could tell me if you get me okay, Darren, over.
You're around about a 5 and 5, 5 and 6 at the moment at best there, Mike, mainly because the audio's better than the actual signal meter, but QSB quite bad here in Bury St Edmunds. I'm streaming live on YouTube, running around 500 watts into an NFEG QSL.
Yeah, Roger, Darren. Yeah, I'm not sure if you put it back to me. I think you did. How does the audio sound to you, Darren? Go ahead.
Yeah, audio's no problem at all. I can hear you. Your signal's about a 5 and 5. Strong audio for a 5 and 5. And I am streaming live on YouTube, so if you want to hear it back for yourself, you can. And you're 1 hour and 35 minutes in. Mike 0 DCX, back to you.
Okay, Mike 0 DCX, I think you said, Darren. And can you give me your location again? Where did you say you were near?
Yeah, it's near Cambridge. It's Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yeah, Roger, Bury St Edmunds. Okay, well, you're about 5'8". You're about 5'8". In the Icon 7300. I've just put the Heil HM12 microphone back on, and I've adjusted it to what I think is fairly reasonable, showing about 10 dB or so of compression, and the antenna is a half-size G5RV that I built myself, Darren. Go ahead.
Yeah, certainly sound very good here in Bury St Edmunds, I have to say. QSB on the band has been on there all morning, but actually that signal there is great. I'm trying not to look too much at the signal meter because they're going by people's audio. So all the very best, Mike. Won't hold it, my friend. Streaming live on YouTube, but all the best for the new year, Mike, over.
On YouTube. Yeah, Roger, Darren. Yes, I was just going to say the same to you. All the best to you and your family. Lovely to hear you this morning. Thank you very much for the check. I've only just fired the radio up just a few minutes ago after putting this microphone on. I did have the hand mic on, but it's not as comfortable as this Heil for me, Darren, and I'm glad that you're hearing it okay. Many thanks for your report. That's good of you. I'll let you crack on, and a very happy new year. 7-3.
Thank you very much. All the very best. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX.
Mike 0 DCX, Golf 4, Whiskey Uniform Hotel, G4, wake up happy.
sorry, was that... I went to put my own call sign in there, sorry. So that's Golf 4, was that Golf Whiskey Hotel?
Negative. Golf 4 Whiskey Uniform Hotel. Golf 4 Wake Up Happy. Golf 4 Wake Up Happy. Name's Ian.
Roger, sorry, got you there. It was by the time I deleted my call sign, I got it all wrong, a bit wrong there. Well, you're certainly a good signal here, one of the best ones so far through the QSB over the last 20 minutes anyway there, Ian. So a good 5-9 into Berry, over.
Yeah, QSL, Golf 4 Whiskey Uniform Hotel. Yeah, I can see you on YouTube. You're also a 5 and 9, just using 80 watts. On my Yaesu FT710 into a off-centre fed Wyndham, an off-centre fed Wyndham, Golf 4 Whiskey Uniform Hotel G4, wake up happy.
Yeah, lovely. Well, fantastic antenna, I'm sure. I'm a little bit compromised with what I can get as far as 40 metres goes here. Really, I like to keep mine hidden in the back garden, and that's a bit of a challenge with a 40-metre antenna. So I go with the end-fed with that. But got a DX Commander there as well for the higher band, so a little bit of a choice, but I would love to have something like that. Off centre fed I could probably do, so maybe in this next year coming I'll give something a bit different a go, over.
Before Wake Up Happy, yeah, they're very easy to make, and they're quite cheap to buy. I made this one myself, and it works on all bands from 83 to 4. It actually tunes up on 4 meters quite easy with the internal AT on my 710. So it's quite handy, the full spectrum that it has, and managed to work VK, ZL, etc. on everything from 40 meters upwards actually to 10. Obviously not on 4 yet, but has some good contacts on it. I find it very good. It's quite low. It's only at 30 feet at one end and 20 feet at the other end. I intend on putting up a little bit higher later in the week. T4, wake up happy.
Yeah, I certainly find with my 40 metres, I'm not all that bothered about the height of it. It's around about 8 metres high, and I do sort of, if I'm up the tree, think, oh look, I can get another metre there, but it really doesn't make any difference to me on the 40 metre one. I don't think anyone's noticed whether, I think it was at 5 or 6 metres at one stage, and I was getting 20 over for G all the time with that. So I think it's more the ability for it to then DX on the higher bands. I do pretty well with it on 10 metres into the States, but only really likes running on the 200 watts rig power. The moment I start introducing the ACOM 1500 to the 49 to 1 on 10 metres, it gets a bit unstable, over.
Yeah, QSL. Well, I don't run high power. I do have an RM Italy 300 watt amplifier for 10 metres. I don't use it. I'm going to sell it actually. I think I'd much rather have the antennae tuned in rather than the power, if you look. Okay, well, good luck with the YouTube. 73 to 9, T4, wake up happy. 73, take care. And last time I spoke to you, you had your son next to you. He's obviously still in bed or playing games, I reckon.
Oh, he's had the amplifier switched up on an electric guitar all morning, so I made him move upstairs, so he's a little bit cheesed with that. But the trouble is the amplifier was right behind my head here, so we weren't going to both work the same room this morning, over.
Well, we actually, he's 29, well, he's 30 next month, our son. But when he was 16, he is very much into his heavy metal, in his bands. He's very, very, very good, actually. And so what we did was, early on, when he was 16, we built him a 12 by 8 shed at the end of the garden and insulated it. So he's got his shed at one end of the garden and I'm at the other end. 73G4, wake up happy.
I bet your neighbours love you, Ian. I've got it all to come. All the very best. Happy New Year. QRZ. Right, I've got a couple of stations there. It's either Papa Alpha or Papa Delta. Go ahead.
Papa Delta 0, Mike Delta X-ray.
Mike Delta X-ray, got you there. I think it's Peter, isn't it? Hopefully, if I've got that right. Hold on a moment. Papa Delta 0. Sorry, made a mistake there. Right, got you there, Mark. Do apologise. Great to get you in the logbook. 5-9 into Bury St Edmunds near Cambridge, over.
Yes, thank you very much. 9+20 here. On my MSET half-wave antenna as inverted V. Roger there. So give me a call sign again, please, so I can log that as well.
Yeah, I'm struggling with a bit of QSB. I have to say, the call sign is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray, and the name's Darren, QSL.
Okay, Darren. Thank you very much. That was Mike. Roger.
Yeah, do apologise. Just struggling with you in and out of QSB at the moment. 1 minute you're 5 and 9 and then you're gone. So I do apologise there. But I got you in with your end-fed half wave and I wish you all the very best to you and your family, over.
Yes, thank you very much, Darren. Please, can you repeat your call sign? Can you repeat your call sign, please?
Yes, definitely can. Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray. That's Mexico 0, Delta Charlie X-ray, QSL.
Yes, got you now, Darren, got you now. Yes, it's not our first QSO, I think we but anyway, thank you very much for letting me in, Darren. Have a very nice transition through 2025 to 70 degrees.
Thank you very much. All the best. Right, was there another Papa Delta station in there? Go ahead. Negative. QRZ.
Germany 4, Denmark X-ray Papa.
Denray, got you there, no problem at all. That's G4DXP. This is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. The name is Darren, and I'm just in Bury St Edmunds outside of Cambridge, over.
Roger. My name is Charles, and I'm in Stockholm, East England. I've got your YouTube channel in front of me now. I don't know if I hear myself. Yes, you're a very good signal here, extremely strong. M0DCX from G4DXP.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much for watching, Charles, on the stream there. And yeah, as you can hear, struggling a little at this moment in time with QSB on the signal, but you're 5 and 5. And as you hear, when it clears, absolutely no problem with your signal at all. I'm just being plagued this end, and I have been all morning, to be fair. But I do wish you and your family all the very best. I see it's the first contact in the log there, so great to get you in, and wish you all the best for 2025, Charles, over.
The time goes up to 9 and down to much less as you'll be aware of. And anyway, yes, all the best to you and your family for the new year, for the season. And hopefully we begin sometime on the back of the YouTube, but that's quite intriguing. Thank you very much, Darren. All the best to you. 73 M0DCX.
Thank you very much. All the very best. Great to get you in the log, Charles. QRZ Mike 0 DCX. Right, another couple of calls and I may try a higher band. So, but until then, we'll just see if there's a few more still in there. I know we're struggling with QSB. So QRZ, this is Mike 0 DCX.
Golf Bravo Lima.
Golf Bravo Lima. Just missed the prefix. Was that Mike 3?
Roger, Darren. Here, Scotland there, over.
Yeah, lovely. Great to get you, Chris. I see we spoke a week ago, didn't we? So great to get you in the logbook again. Well, hopefully you're on heading for a decent New Year, Chris, over.
Yeah, it was a nice quiet Christmas there, but it was nice. And we're all set for the New Year. We steak pie from the butchers today. Yeah, we'll put that in the fridge and that'll be for the New Year's dinner there. But we're getting absolutely hammered here with the high winds at the moment there, Dan. I don't know if you're getting the same where you are there, but the winds up here are very, very strong. I think we're gusts at the moment there, Dan, over.
Yeah, well, we're not seeing it yet, but I know we've got it to come. Apparently, it's due here on Tuesday. So I've heard 55-mile-an-hour winds on the way, etc. So it doesn't look like that's. It looks like they've got to get one more in to end this on the year, haven't they? So let's just hope 2025 is onwards and upwards. We seem to have been having quite a lot of named winds lately, and it's getting a bit concerning, over.
Yeah, I always get a bit paranoid when it's windy because I've had many antennas where I am. I'm quite high up here, Dan. I'm just under 600 feet above sea level, and I've got nothing, around me to protect my antennas. So yeah, it's just like a wind tunnel, shall we say. I do get quite bad winds up here, and it's always worrying when it's windy. But fingers crossed, everything's okay. But I think it's going to be like this for the next couple of days there.
there, so hopefully it calms down a little bit there, because it kept me up most of the night because it was very, very noisy and very windy there. But I won't keep it there, Dan. I'll let you work a few more stations there. I think you're going to QSY shortly anyway to maybe a higher band there. But good to get you in the logbook again, and you have all the best for 2025 there, Dan. And your report is 5 and 9. There is a bit of QSB on the band, but you're 5 and 9 on the peak there, over.
Mike 0 DCX returning. Yeah, I've logged you as a 5 and 7. You're mainly a 5 and 7, and as you say, a bit of QSB, but in the clear. Your audio's great, so I'm ignoring the signal meter when it's when QSB's involved. But all the very best there, Chris, and look forward to many more with you. Happy New Year, my friend. Right, QRZ. This is Mike 0 DCX.
2 Echo 0, Lima Victor Golf.
Lima Victor Golf, 2 Echo 0. Great to get you in the logbook. Name's Darren from Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yeah, all received there, Darren. Operator name this way is Makita, and my QTH is Stephen North Hertfordshire there, QSL.
QSL, yeah, lovely signal here in Bury St Edmunds. I have to say, good 5-9. Actually, no QSB on that at the moment at all, over.
Same as. I've been suffering a lot the last few days, haven't we? But it seems okay at the moment there, touchwood. Anyway, you're 5-9, very strong 5-9, no problem at all. Darren, just wondering, I'm doing a Work for Britain Christmas Party Award. Do you by any chance have a book number there, over?
Yeah, I got a Tango Lima 87, over.
Yeah, QSL Tango Lima 87. Do you have a book number?
Sorry, didn't hear that very well. Go ahead.
I copied Tango Lima 87. Do you have a book number, please?
No, negative. I'm not sure what that is off the top of my head, over.
Roger. Every member gets a book number and stuff, and you can add book numbers. But no problem. That's okay. For the record, it's Tango Lima 22 this way. My WAB square is Tango Lima 22. QSL?
QSL. Thank you very much for the Tango Lima 22. Well, thank you very much for the contact there, Makita. Streaming live on YouTube as well at the moment. You're an hour and 50 minutes in if you want to hear your audio, but sounding very good here in Bury St Edmunds. So wish you all the best. Great to get you in the log for the first time, and great to see you. Hopefully you have a good 25, over.
Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray from 2 Echo 0 Lima Victor Golf. But no problem, and that's good to know. I'll have a listen on the YouTube there and see what the audio sounds. Very good. Okay then, Darren, nice to work you, and I wish you and your family a very happy New Year. 73.
73, all the very best. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Golf Bravo 0, America Juliet.
Right, I've got a Golf Bravo 0, go ahead.
Yeah, Golf Bravo 0, Romeo Lima, TP0 Radio London calling.
Oh, lovely to get you. It's Ruffham Tower just round the corner, I think, isn't it? So fantastic to hear you, David. Name's Darren. And I'm not sure that is. I have to double check. But lovely big signal nevertheless. About 5-9 plus easy, over.
Yeah, good signal for you, 5-9 plus. So I've been calling CQ on various weeks. It's not getting anywhere. I just thought I'd put a few calls out and get a few signal reports. So thanks for that. QCH here in Bedfordshire. We've been for years 6-0 in Radio London, starting in December 1964. Back to you there from Golf Bravo 0 Radio London.
Thank you very much. I see it's the first time in the logbook as well, so great that you've come in. Sorry, I thought you were the tower just round the corner. You're in Bedfordshire there, aren't you? There's QSB floating around still, but a lovely big signal when it's in the clear. Maybe that's what you've been experiencing this morning. I know I certainly have. So I will give the higher bands a go in a little while, but while there's people here, I'll pull them in, over.
Yeah, no problem at all. I'll let you get on. Just thought pop in to say hello and get a signal report from you. So great stuff. You're 5-9 plus, by the way, about 20 over 9. Running this in ICOM 7300, about 100 watts into the inverted L. Yeah, you have a great day, and thanks for the QSO. Mike 0, Mike Charlie Delta, Golf Bravo 0, Radio London.
Oh, hey, just a slight change on the call sign there. Sorry, just heard that at the end there. It's Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray QSL.
Yeah, sorry about that. I must wash my ears out, over.
Don't worry about that, no problem at all. I've had that all morning, to be honest with you. I've made mistake after mistake with the QSB, so no problem, David, at all. Have a lovely new year, over.
Yeah, thanks, Reece, and all the very best. You can do that. Cheers.
Great to get you in my log. QRZ.
Mike Zero, Charlie Sierra India.
Charlie Sierra India, CSI. That's great to get you, Mike. My name is Darren and I'm in Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yes, okay, Darren. You're very strong here. I'm in Manchester, North East, and super signal, mate. And yes, you got the name of Mike. So back to you, M0DCX, M0CSI, over.
Yeah, lovely, Mike Zero DCX returning. I see you're in the logbook. Looks like we spoke 8 months ago. Well, I'm streaming live on YouTube at the moment, so you're an hour and 53 minutes in if you're interested here in the audio back. But you sound great, Mike, I have to say. Good 5.9 here in Bury St Edmunds, and lovely sounding audio as well. So I wish you and your family all the very best for the new year. Yeah, good to get you in the logbook for the new year, hopefully, over.
Yes, no problem. I'm on your live stream now, so I'll have a look and see how things are. This is the ICOM 7600 with the PR40 and an inverted V for 40. Take care. All the best. Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I always like hearing other people using a PR40 and sounding the way you do. It's what I've got sitting right here. So when I know they sound like that, that's great. It's the reason I bought it. All the very best to you and your family, Mike, over.
Yeah, same to you, mate. Have a good time. I'm sure we're all going to be enjoying the new year. Let's hope 2025 brings in peace and good things. Take care, mate. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Mike. All the very best. QRZ. This is... Go again.
Mike Zero, Mike Charlie Radio.
Mike Zero, was that Mike Charlie Radio?
Yep, QSL, that's correct.
Roger, got you. This is Mike Zero Delta Charlie X-Ray. Name's Darren from Bury St Edmunds, Malcolm, over.
Yep, all copy, Darren, no problem. I say it's Mike Zero, Mike Charlie Radio call. And I'm not too far away. I'm about 20 miles west of Cambridge, so we're almost within stone throwing distance. You're 5 and 9 plus with me, no problem at all. And nice to get you in the logs and definitely the end of this year. Maybe we'll get you again next year. Back to you.
Oh, well, I'll certainly look forward to that. You're definitely 5.9 here in Bury St Edmunds. But the QSB's been plaguing me. I don't know how you are, but it's certainly been plaguing me here in Bury, over.
Yeah, it's not too bad at the moment. It all seems to be a bit uppish at the moment, up this end of the world. But you're in and out, but only very, very little. It's very audible, no problem at all. Back here.
Oh, well, I am pleased to hear that. So I've been going a fair while now, coming up for 2 hours. So, but it is streaming on YouTube. So a pleasure to get you in for the first time in the log, and look forward to many more with you there, over.
Okay, no problem at all. We'll go with that. I'll do that now and get more in the log. Cheers now, and all the best of the new year.
Thank you very much. Mike Zero Delta Charlie X-Ray QRZ. Right, one last call for 40 metres and then we'll try the higher bands. QRZ, this is Mike Zero Delta Charlie X-Ray.
Mexico Zero United Tango Alpha.
Wow, what a signal. Mike Zero UTA, Alex, sound fantastic. It's 5.9++, over.
Yeah, Roger. Excuse me, sorry, Darren, I was on the coughing fit then. You're absolutely fantastic with me. I'm beaming through. No problem at all. I think, it's QTH is Stockport, just south of Manchester. But, yeah, sounding good indeed. No problem at all there, buddy, over.
Yeah, as do you. Fantastic. 5.9+ all the way there. So I should think that's the strongest signal I've had all morning, to be fair. So great to get that. If there's one or two more like you there, I'll pull them in and then head for either 17 or 10. I'll have a little look what it's looking like. So all the very best to your family there, Alex, and hopefully you have a lovely new year, over.
Yeah, Roger, Darren. Yeah, no problem. Well, have a good New Year yourself. Hope you've had a good Christmas. I'm just loving this time off work at the minute, playing with a bit of radio and stuff and having a lie-in. Oh, can't believe it. It's fantastic. Anyway, I'll let you make some more calls. Take it easy, Daz. We'll catch you again. M0DCX, M0UTA, off and clear. Cheers.
All the best to the family, Alex. 73 QRZ.
Mike 5, Golf Tango Alpha.
Golf Tango Alpha, that's Mike 5 GTA. Great to get you in the log. Name's Darren from Bury St Edmunds there, Jeff, over.
Yeah, how's it going? I spoke to you a couple of times on the live streams over the festive period. A lot of QSB this morning, as you're saying. It's been falling off a cliff a bit at the moment, over.
Yeah, you're 5.9 plus here into Bury St Edmunds, though. You sound great. So, and audio's nice and loud. So, certainly one of the better signals I've had all morning, over.
Yeah, it's the same with me. You always boom in here, but it's fading all over the place at the moment.
Yeah, totally the same here. It's been a bit of a struggle, really. I've rag-chewed a little bit, and what with the QSB as well, it's made it a little difficult. But if you can't give people time on Christmas Eve, well, I say Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, I can't. But I've lost track of the days already. Now, I know it's Monday because it's the Monday live stream, but that's about it at the moment. I've been off for too long already, over.
Yeah, same here. I've been off since about 20th, I think it was. And I don't go back till the following Monday, over.
Yeah, it's the same here. As I was saying earlier, going to try and push it to Monday if I can. If I don't get the call for Thursday, it won't happen. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I've got the rest of the week off, Jeff. So all the very best, mate. Great to get you in the log. I won't hold it. There sounded like a few still in there. So I'll try to pull them before I move. But I am going to try a higher band before I go QRT. So all the very best, Jeff, and 73, over.
Yeah, 73 to you, and Happy New Year to you and your family. We'll be safe. Take care. M5 GTA clear.
Thanks for the kind words. All the very best. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Yeah, Mike 0, Hotel Juliet Oscar.
Hotel Juliet Oscar, Mike 0. That's John. Great to get you in the logbook, John. 5.9 in the clear, over.
Yeah, you're also 5.9, some QSB, as you said to the previous operator there, but 5 in 9 most of the time, and most of the time over the 9. So we can't complain. The band's working. That's all we can ask for. And I wish you a happy New Year, over.
Lovely, and the same to you. Thank you very much for those flowers. Yeah, look forward to getting many more with you in 2025. I'll be going mobile and all sorts next year. So hopefully I'll get out and about for once. Never done it before, over.
Yeah, I haven't done it for a long time. I used to do it quite a lot when I was working further afield, and I had various different radios in the car. And when I had an Icon 7000, I had this aerial on the back which would tune with the auto tuner in the boot quite well, cover lots of HF bands. And I tried an 857 Yaesu with an ATAS on the back, and that worked okay as well. So I have done it, but now I'm working locally, just haven't bothered because the travel's only been sort of down the road, over.
Yeah, Roger, I totally understand. I just find myself during the day in a lot of areas where it's just open fields everywhere in the middle of nowhere, and the amount of times I've thought, you know what, if I was set up with a mobile radio here and I just had one here, I'm sure I'd do really well here. So I thought, it's about time I give it a go. Well, I won't hold it, John. Great to get you in the logbook, and I wish you and your family all the best for the new year, over.
Yeah, same with you. Nice signal into Cornwall. Is it after? Yeah, it's just afternoon, So I wish you good afternoon. Nice signal into Cornwall, and take care, 73. And catch you next time. Good luck with the mobile ops, 73.
Thank you very much. All the best. Right, a couple more on 40, and then we'll move to the higher bands. QRZ Mike 0 DCX. Right, I think there's a Golf 4 ending Tango. Go ahead.
Yeah, Golf 4 November Kilo Tango. Good. Yeah, good afternoon, mate. Darren. Name is Dave. QTH is Bristol. And you're starting with it's 2 red blobs. So I'm running the 7300, Darren. DCX, Golf 4 November Kilo Tango.
Yeah, great to get you. You're peaking around about a 5 and 7 in QSB. No problem hearing you. Nice and punchy audio, David, into Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yes, okay, Darren, fine. Yeah, as I say, it's QSB on the band, but not too bad over here in Bristol, where the WX is grey, beautiful, dank, horrible, you name it. We did see blue sky yesterday, Darren. We did see blue sky yesterday. Okay, we'll hold you. Let me wish you all the best for the new year. Happy New Year 2025. Where's those 25 years gone? I can remember when it was doom and gloom when we turned 2000, eh? All the best to you, Darren. You take care. G4NKT clear. Bye-bye.
Thanks very much, David, and Happy New Year to you. QRZ Mike 0 DCX. Right, there's a few in there now. Another Golf 4, go ahead.
Yeah, Golf 4,
Yeah, sorry, got a few people talking at the same time. I got Golf 4, Golf Zulu, go ahead.
Yeah, Golf 4, Golf Zulu Uniform, T4GZU. Very good afternoon to you, Darren. You're 5 at 9 with QSB into a very windy and cold Mansfield. About 10k north of the city of Nottingham, Darren. Go ahead.
Roger, you also are 5-9 with QSB here, so absolutely no problem getting you in. Just missing the name. I've just got the initials on the QRZ page, so but name's Darren, as you know, from Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yeah, I must change that on the QRZ. Yeah, my name's Roger, Romeo Oscar Golf Echo Romeo. I'm running about 100 watts, Darren, to a 38 drive from 736, but still going strong. Anyway, season's a greetings to you. All the very best for the new year. Nice to work with you for the first time. And I probably hope it's first of the many in the new year, Darren. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much, and I look forward to that. All the very best, and 73 until then. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX. Right, I've got quite a lot of G in there now. Right, I've got a 2E0 and a Mike 6. Go, Mike 6. No, negative. 2 Echo 0, go ahead. Not hearing any there. Now QRZ.
Golf 6, November, Mike Alpha.
November, NMA. That's Golf 6, NMA. Paul, lovely in the clear. 5-9, Paul, over.
Thank you very much, Darren. Yeah, likewise with yourself, 5-9. Hope you had a great Christmas and Father Christmas brought everything you required. And we've had a good time eating, drinking, and just having a general relaxed time, Darren. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mike 0 DCX returning. Yeah, I've well, the one thing I did purchase just up to Christmas, actually, with some money my dad gave me, was I got from a good friend of mine, a second-hand 891 and a brand new LifeBoat battery with it. So I'm just waiting for a little telescopic antenna to turn up from Hong Kong, and I'm right ready to go mobile and put it in a suitcase and head off to Tenerife in April with it, over.
Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Quite jealous about that. I could actually do with one of those myself, to be honest with you. Anyway, not to worry. You're busy, so I'll not hold it too long, but I hope you've had a great Christmas, which you have by the sounds of it, and we'll see you in the new year, Darren. Thanks for putting the live streams on, by the way. M0DCX G6NMA.
Yeah, quite look forward to that. And yeah, well, I wish you all the best to you and your family for the new year, Paul. Look forward to many more. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX.
Charlie, Yankee, Golf 0.
Right, I've got a few in there. I know I've got some Golf Zeros, so I'll take the Golf Zeros next, but I've got the Charlie Yankee Alpha. Go with your prefix. Charlie Yankee Alpha.
It's Golf 0, Tango, Charlie, Yankee, over.
Charlie Yankee, got you there. I think that's Michael, if I've got it right. My name is Darren, and I'm in Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yeah, okay, Darren. I've got you up on the QRZ page there. You're a big signal. You're 5-9 in the clear. There's a bit of QSB on the frequency, but you're 5 by 9. 7-3, Darren. Take care, and all the best for 25, over.
Exactly the same to you, Michael, and the same signal report as well. 5-9 with QSB. Thank you very much for the contact, my friend. All the very best for the new year there. QRZ.
Golf 6, Juliet Mike X-ray.
Juliet Mike X-ray, Golf 6. Another big signal there, Barry. 5-9 in the clear, over.
Yeah, you're 5-9 plus 20 with me, Darren.
Well, lovely to get you. Streaming live on YouTube from Bury St Edmunds, and you're sounding great. I wish you all the best for 2025, over.
Yeah, thank you, Darren. Thanks, Dre. All the best.
Thanks very much, Barry. Any more Golf Zeros? Go ahead. Any Golf stations at all?
Golf 4 Delta Sierra Tango.
So it got you there, no problem. Golf 4 Delta Sierra Tango. That's Rob, sorry. Name's Darren, and I'm in Bury St Edmunds, over.
From Golf 4 Delta Sierra Tango. Get back up there, Darren. Lovely signal. And many stations calling you there. Running about 80 watts at the moment for the dipole. I'll say 73. You have a great Happy New Year. And speak to you soon, but lovely signal, and probably speak to you in your mobile there, or possibly in your portable. I think you said you're going abroad over 73.
Thank you very much. You're certainly looking forward to doing it. It's a new thing for me. You're 5 and 5 at the moment, but just struggling with a little QSB. But great to get you, Rob, and look forward to getting you there mobile. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Mike 7 Papa X-ray Alpha.
Right, was that Papa X-ray Alpha Mike 7?
Yes, yes.
Lovely, got you there, no problem at all there, Andy. Nice audio, by the way. And you've got Darren from Bury St Edmunds and running around 5.7 at the moment, over.
Yeah, good afternoon, Darren. You're about 5.8 up into the northeast.
Thank you very much for the 5.8. I wish you and your family all the very best for the new year, Andy. And yeah, thanks for coming in. I see we spoke a week ago, so thanks for coming in on the stream, over.
Yeah, very good all, Darren. All the best to you and yours. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Andy. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Mike 1 Alpha Oscar Bravo.
Richard, it wouldn't be the same without seeing you in for the end of the new year there, mate. Hopefully you'll have a good 25 as well, over.
Yeah, no problem. I tell you what, you'll be soon having your stream on breakfast time.
I know. Amazing how early it's had to get to make G work, isn't it, from when it started, over?
Yeah, so I was just scanning through Station Master and see you was well off the top of the list. I thought you must be live streaming. Okay, 5-9, Happy New Year and many in 2025.
All the very best, Richard. Great to get you in as always. 5-9 into Bury St Edmunds, mate. QRZ.
Mike 7 Sugar Lima Echo.
Kilo Lima Echo, that's Mike 7. Great to get you in my log. In the clear 5-9 into Bury St Edmunds, and the name's Darren, over.
Yeah, good morning, Darren. Maybe afternoon. For the side Steve, up in the northeast, small fishing port of Hartlepool. Good 5-9, Darren, blasting in, beautiful modulation. 73 over there today, and all the best for 2025, Darren.
And the same to you. Just missed your name. Did you say that was Dave, over?
Negative, Steve. Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo.
Got you there, Steve. Thank you very much for that. Do apologise, it just didn't come up on QRZ, but got you there now. All the best for 2025, Steve.
Yeah, all the best, Darren. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Mike 0 DCX QRZ. QRZ, this is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Right, negative. Right, now I'm going to hit the higher bands. I've been promising it all morning, and yeah, we've been on here a couple of hours now. So Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray QSY, I think to 17 metres, over. Is the frequency in use, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Is the frequency in use, Mike 0 DCX. CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray, CQ, over. CQ17, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 DCX, CQ, CQ, over. CQ, CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 DCX, CQ, CQ, over. CQ, CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 DCX, CQ, CQ, over. CQ, CQ, Mike 0 DCX, CQ, CQ, over. CQ, CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 DCX, CQ, CQ, over. CQ17, CQ17, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 DCX, calling CQ, CQ, over. CQ, CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 DCX, calling CQ, CQ, over.
Sierra Papa 6, Mike Kilo Alpha.
Mike Kilo Alpha, Sierra Papa 6, great to get your lovely big signal, 10 over 9 into Cambridge, Bury St Edmunds, over.
Hello, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray, Sugar Papa 6, Mike Kilo Alpha. Rapport 59, strong signal. QSL?
Thank you very much there, Christoph. Great to get you in my logbook. Hopefully wish you for the best for the new year there, 2025. Streaming live on YouTube at the moment, my friend, and sounding absolutely fantastic audio, my friend, over.
Okay, thank you very much. Happy New Year, 73.
Thank you very much. All the very best. QRZ, this is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. CQ17, CQ17, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 DCX, CQ, CQ, over.
Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Sierra Charlie Lima X-ray Honolulu.
Right, I've just missing the prefix. I've got the Lima X-ray Honolulu, just missing the prefix, over. QSL, got you there, no problem at all there. That's SM3 Lima X-ray Hotel. Great to get you in my logbook from Sweden there. My name is Darren, and I see we've spoken before, so great to get you in my logbook, and you are 5 and 9 into Cambridge, over. Thank you very much, my friend. All the very best, and a pleasure to get you in my logbook, and I wish you and your family all the very best for the new year coming. So if I don't speak to you again, have a lovely time and look forward to many more with you in the contact there. Sugar Mike 3 Lima X-ray Hotel, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray 73, and have a lovely year, over. Thank you very much. All the very best, and 73 QRZ Mike 0 DCX. CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray, CQ, over. CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 DCX, CQ, over. CQ on 17, this is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 DCX, CQ, over. CQ17, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 DCX, CQ, over. CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 DCX, calling CQ, over. CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 DCX, CQ, over. Last call on 17 and then we're going to hit 10 metres. QRZ, this is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Go again with your call. Right, I've got the Echo Alpha and the Delta Kilo Delta, just missing the number, over. Hopefully got that right, that's Jose. If I've got that right, that's Echo Alpha 7 Delta Kilo Delta. This is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray from Cambridge, over. Struggling with you there, Jose, losing you in the QSB. You're 5 and 3 at the moment. I do apologise, but have a happy new year. Over. Lost you in the noise, my friend. I do apologise. Have a great new year. 73 QRZ. This is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Last call on 17, QRZ, this is Mike 0 DCX, calling CQ, over. Right, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray, QSY to 10 metres. One, two. Is the frequency in use, Mike 0 DCX. Is the frequency in use, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Right, let's give this a go. CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray, CQ, over. CQ, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray, CQ, over. CQ10, Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-ray. CQ10, CQ10, Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0, DCX, CQ, CQ, over. CQ, CQ, Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray, CQ, CQ, over. CQ10, CQ10, Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray, CQ, CQ, over. CQ10, CQ10, Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0, DCX, CQ, CQ, over. CQ, CQ, Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0, DCX, CQ, CQ. Yeah, no, Neil, I don't use the amplifier. I'm on 200 watts rig power. CQ, CQ, Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0, DCX, CQ, CQ, over. CQ10, CQ10, Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray, CQ, CQ, over. Thanks for noticing though. CQ, CQ, Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray, CQ, CQ, over. CQ10, CQ10, Mike 0, DCX. This is Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray, CQ, CQ, over. Yeah, I think you're right, Neil. Last call. CQ, CQ, Mike 0, DCX. This is Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray, CQ, CQ, over. No, nothing heard. Right, QSY, Mike 0, DCX, going back to 40. Here's the frequency in use. Here's the frequency in use, Mike 0, DCX. Right, we'll give it another 15 minutes on 40 then, and then we're calling it a day. So, CQ, CQ, this is Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray. Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-ray, CQ, CQ, over.
2 Echo 0, Victor Papa Fox.
Oh, wow, Victor Papa Fox, 2 Echo 0, Steve. Sound great. 59 plus into Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yeah, I've got a loop on the ground here that I'm receiving on, and you're 5.9 on there. Absolutely no problem. Apologies for the vacuum cleaner noise in the background. I could just about hear you on 10 metres, but I was beaming stateside. Stateside will be booming then in about an hour, over.
Yeah, I realised I was a little early, to be honest with you, for 10 metres. It's why I went to 17 first. There was a couple on 17, but nothing much happening there. And there were a few people on 10 from what I can see. But I don't know whether I can run very well on 10. I'm okay search and pouncing, as I only tend to use the rig power on 200 watts. But when 10's open, I do reasonably well. It's just probably not a successful call in CQ, over.
Yeah, what antenna have you got up for 10 then?
Well, I still use the end-fed half-wave on 10, believe it or not, but without the amplifier. I just find with the amplifier on 10 metres it'll work fine. I've done it, but it's a bit unstable. It just, loading capacitor shoots all over the show. Doesn't stay as stable as it does, say, on 40, over.
Yeah, my end-fed's not too great on 10, to be fair. It just works better down on here, and 20 actually, it's not too shabby, but I've got a big 4-element mono bander for 10 and it works real well. But yeah, stateside yesterday was open from around about now, East Coast, up until I think I was still getting them in my log on 10. Let me just have a quick look, pardon me for being ignorant. I think it was about let's have a look, 7:30 in the evening I was still picking the US up on the Yorgi, over.
Yeah, lovely. Well, you're certainly cracking in here, I have to say. You're 10 over, Steve, and you sound fantastic. But, yeah, it was just a matter of, obviously, I'm on holiday, and I promised a couple of the stateside that listen to the stream here on YouTube that I would obviously attempt to get them, but probably a little early by the time you just can't win, can you, really, to fit the family in over Christmas and do just the morning. You're going to miss one way or the other. And G was okay, but with QSB, but you're lovely and loud now, so but I won't hold it, Steve. I'm only going to be on for about 10 or 15 minutes here, so 10 minutes left. I'll grab as many as I can in the next 10, and yeah, 2.5 hours is enough for me, over.
Yeah, for sure. I was on about 4 hours yesterday. It was ridiculous. But I've just spent all morning putting a doublet up for 80, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, Dan, well, I hope you've had a good Christmas, and I hope you have a great New Year. Sure, we'll speak again soon. M0 DCX 2 Echo 0 Victor Papa Fox 73, Darren, and everybody listening.
Hopefully have a lovely New Year there, Steve, and yeah, all the very best to your family. QRZ.
2 Echo 0, India Fox, Quebec.
India Fox, Quebec. Lovely signal, Neil. Great audio, and 59 plus, over.
Was that to me, Darren?
Yeah, Roger, 2 Echo 0, India Fox, Quebec, Neil, over.
I'm not sure whether I'm listening to the radio or the computer at the moment. Yeah, I followed you around the bands there. You were picking up the Continental station better than I was anyway. And yeah, 10's completely flat at the moment, isn't it? It's just one of those things you ever get a good sound or a bad one. At the moment it looks pretty quiet on there, well, very quiet. But yeah, I've got a really amazing antenna. When the DX is open, it's absolutely amazing. It's a bit of a monster though. It's a vertical. It's a Grazioli G-Max. It's a 5/8 wave, a quarter wave. It's 36 foot long, and it's got 490 radials at the bottom. But it's really well made. It works as a Carolina, if you like. So you've got gain. So it's as if you've got a 2-element Yagi, but in an omnidirectional setup. So it's, oh my God, is it good on 10 when it's open? So yeah, I did switch over to that to see if I could hear you, but yeah, still nothing. Yeah, for down here, I'm still using the ZF6 BKW sensor head, similar to a G5RV. But that does wonders as well, so I'm pretty much well covered. Yes, hey, everybody, good Christmas, and obviously Happy New Year, and have a good evening tomorrow night there, Darren. Nice page as well. I've got no idea how you set it all up like that, but it's really good. It's loads of information on there. I quite like it. So, okay, I'll get some more in the log. I think fourth is your best chance at the moment, to be honest. Although it's obviously dropped down the last session on here. It's going down slightly, but you've just got to find the band that's open. Sometimes none of them are open, unfortunately, but quite regularly recently those £10 a penny at the minute. So, but right, sorry for that long waffle. But Happy New Year, and we'll keep listening, and let you get some more in the log. 73's M0 DCX from 20IX. Cheers, Darren.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much. Yeah, the 17-metre ones I was hearing, I did flick to the DX Commander. I find that much better for the... I could just whack a lot of power through it. I was probably putting about 700 or 800 watts into the DX Commander on 17, so it got me a few there, but I don't think there was many around. Certainly when I went back to the NFED on 10, it weren't having any of 10 metres. So all the best, Neil, and yeah, won't hold it, as I want to be out of here in 10. So all the very best, and have a happy New Year, over.
Yeah, nice one, Darren. Okay. Yeah, I just noticed actually on your power meter there, you was peaking about 700 or 800 watts. I thought, one way to catch people's attention on the band, I suppose, when you're first calling out. So yeah, good stuff. Okay, mate, you take care. I'll see you soon. Cheers from 20IFQ.
Thanks very much. All the very best. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Mike 7 Bravo Zulu Yankee.
Bravo Zulu Yankee. Was that Golf Mike 7? I just better go with the prefix again, over.
Mike 7 Bravo Zulu Yankee.
Mike 7. Got you there, Paul. Great to get you in there. Nice in the clear. 5-9 in the clear there. Name's Darren from Bury St Edmunds, over.
Yeah, Roger on that, Darren. Nice to catch you again. Yeah, I didn't realise you was on. I've been messing around on 20, giving the keeping the youngsters on the air happy, giving them a few shouts, and I thought, oh, it's about time I went down for a drink, because I've been in the shack for an hour or two now, and just before I turned off, I thought I'll give 40 a quick scan, and heard you on, so I thought I'd give you a shout. You're not live streaming by any chance, are you, Darren?
Yeah, Roger, I am, and you might want to do a bit of forwarding, actually, because we've been on here quite a while today, so only got about 5 or 10 minutes left, so you're towards the end of it, but you're 2 hours and 34 minutes in, over.
Good God, you have been kept busy this morning, Darren. But yeah, I'm just, I treated myself Christmas. I got myself a Hoyle Pro Elite headset and foot switch, and so I've been putting that through the paces the last couple of days. It only arrived Saturday, so I'll set it all up, and hopefully it's working well, Darren. Back to you.
Yeah, you sound great, you really do. Well, if you forward through in on the stream like that, you'll see it. As I said, you're 2 hours and 34 to 5 minutes in, and you sound great. Absolutely no problem at all with that, and lovely sounding. But I won't hold it, Paul. Great to get you in the log. All the very best, and 73 for the new year, over.
Yeah, Roger on that, Darren. Yeah, wishing you all the best for 2025, and keep up the good work. 73.
Thank you very much. QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Golf 3 Mike Tango Lima.
Sorry, go again with, I think there's a golf station. Go ahead.
Golf 3 Mike Tango Lima.
Mike Tango Lima, Golf 3. Great to get you, Chris. My name is Darren, and I'm in Bury St Edmunds, just outside of Cambridge, over.
Hey, Darren, M0 DCX from G3MTL. Good afternoon, Darren. I've been listening to the stream. I thought I'd catch up, seeing how you come back onto 40 metres. You're 5.9 plus at the peak of the band, so you're sounding really well, but there's some pretty deep QSB on the signal, Darren, over.
Yeah, I've been struggling with that all morning, to be honest. It's what really made me head for the higher bands, but you know what it's like. It wasn't particular. We got a couple of contacts on 17, and 10 metres was just not happening. It's probably a little bit early, so we just decided to finish off for the last 5 or 10 minutes back here on 40, Chris, over.
Yeah, I'm just this second, as you drove back onto 40, I've just thrown a wire through the window, just to get back on the air, just so I can wish you a happy New Year, Darren, over.
Oh, well, you've made it all the better for me then. I was continuously looking at the stream thinking, oh, people aren't going to want to watch that. It's going on for too long, you know, we're at 2.5 hours. Who's going to want to watch all that? So that makes my day to hear that, Chris. So I'm very pleased. very pleased to speak to you again, and I do wish you and your family all the best for the new year. In the new year, I'll be out and about doing a bit of mobile, not only here, but in April in Tenerife as well. So hopefully a bit more to come next year, over.
Oh, that sounds phenomenal, Darren. You should have a well of time from Tenerife, and you've got to enjoy the sunshine at the same time. Darren, we're not going to hold it, see if anybody else wants to give you a call. You have a lovely 25, and we'll catch you very soon, Darren. M0DCX, G3MTL. Send me to you, Darren.
All the very best. Thanks for coming in, Chris, and Happy New Year, QRZ, Mike 0DCX. QRZ, this is Mexico 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray live on YouTube, QRZ. Last couple of calls and then ongoing QRT. So this is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray calling CQ. CQ, Mike 0 DCX calling CQ40, over.
Mexico 7, Fox Lima Lima. Good morning, Darren.
Oh, it wouldn't be the same without getting you, Roger. Great to hear you there. Sounding nice as always. Great audio and in the clear 5-9, over.
Yeah, thanks, Darren. Usual strong signal into Woodbridge, mate. 5-9 plus 20, over. No problems there. I just called by I've been chasing you around the band site. Could hear you on 17, but 10 was a no-go. But I'm surprised to hear you on 17, actually, but it was working okay. Okay, mate, I'll let you get some more in the log before you shut down. Just dropping in to say Happy New Year, mate.
Thank you very much for doing that. Yes, 17, I was putting a bit of power out on 17, around about the 800 watt mark. So, but that was through the vertical. That was a DX Commander, that one. But the 10 meters, I tend to only run rig power, 200 watts on the end fed. So it works very well into the States, but I wouldn't say I'm strong. I'm usually about a 5 and 6, something like that. So it usually needs the amplifier, I think, to call CQ on 10, over.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay, mate, well, look forward to catching up with you again in 25, and look forward to seeing some more content from you, mate. And you keep up the good work. So wish you all the very best. M0DCX, M7FLL.
Pleasure's all mine, Roger. Look forward to speaking to you again in the new year. All the best for over the next couple of days if you're partying, whatever you do. I'll just be happy with a coffee nowadays. QRZ, Mike 0DCX.
Good afternoon, Delta Alpha, Papa Delta 2, Delta Mike.
Papa Delta 2, Delta Mike was that. So PD2DM, that's Dick, hopefully, if I've got that right. Name's Darren, and yeah, you were 5-9 in the clear there, over.
Yeah, right, Darren, you're 5 by 8, 5 by 9 here in Holland.
Well, lovely to hear that, and great to get you in there. Coming to a close, only going to be on for another 5 minutes, so fantastic to get you in. I am live streaming, my friend. You're 2 hours and 40 minutes in, so my voice is going, Dick, over.
Yeah, okay, Darren. I have to make a charge because I have to go to get some groceries, so thank you very much for coming back, and I hope to hear you again, Darren.
Thanks very much, and all the best to you and your family in the Netherlands there for the new year. So whatever you're doing, I hope it's a good one. Speak to you in the new year, and all the very best, Dick, over.
Yeah, okay. Happy New Year for you and your family, and all the best. Maybe till the next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, and Happy New Year to you, Andy. I see you in the stream. Thank you very much for the comment and watching. QRZ, Mike 0 DCX.
Mike 0, X-Ray Juliet.
X-Ray Juliet, Mike 0. Great to get you in my log. 5-9, John, at the moment, into Bury St Edmunds, and the name's Darren, over.
QSL, Darren, QSL. And yes, you're right, it's Jonathan in Camberley, in Surrey, and you're about 5 and 9 plus 10. Lovely signal from you, and I wish you a very, very happy new year, and lots of exciting DX in the future from M0XXJ.
Thank you very much, John. Yeah, as you don't know if you've been listening, but I'm definitely going mobile. Got a little 891 here with a LifePo battery, and we'll see what comes. But I'm certainly going to hit Tenerife in April with it, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, you're doing a great job, Darren. Yes, I've been listening. Absolutely great job. Very solid signal, and very, very nice conditions, which is good for this Monday. And yeah, very good to meet you. I've just stuck you in the log.
Well, thank you very much for that, and I wish you and your family all the best for the new year, John. So 73 for now, and look forward to many more with you, over.
7-3 there, Darren, and wishing you all the best from M0XXJ.
Lovely, thank you very much. Sorry, trying to multitask here. Well, all the very best, and yeah, look forward to many more. QRZ. Oscar station, go ahead. Negative. QRZ, Mike 0, DCX. Was that Oscar Hotel 9?
Negative, Hotel Bravo 9, Hotel Yankee Bravo question.
Right, hopefully I've got that right. I've got Hotel Bravo 9, Hotel Yankee Bravo, QSL. Thank you.
Mike 0, Delta,
Thank you very much there, Fabiano. Sorry about that. Struggling with QSB. QSB at the moment in the UK, you're 5 and 5. 5 and 5 in and out of QSB. Well, thank you very much, my friend, but I can't hold that. But all the very best to you and your family in Switzerland. You've got Darren here from Cambridge. I'm wishing you all the very best. 73, Fabio, over. Thank you very much. Sorry, just wishing someone a happy new year on the stream. All the very best, my friend, and 73, QRZ. Right, last couple of calls here on 40. CQ40, Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-Ray. This is Mike 0, DCX, calling CQ40, over. CQ40, got there in the end, Andy. CQ40, Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-Ray. Mike 0, Delta Charlie X-Ray, CQ, over.
I wonder I couldn't get back to you on 17, Darren.
Sorry, I keyed over you there. Sorry, what was that about 17?
I said, no wonder I couldn't get it on on 17. If he's running 700, 800 watts, somebody running about 60 on there.
Yeah, I obviously switched to the DX Commander, and within that I put the input into the amp, obviously out of the radio, up to about 35 watts, which give me on 17 meters about 800 out, over.
Yeah, no, I've been listening. Okay, man, I'll let you crack on.
I'm going to log you again because I'm, well, it's actually, I mean, are you logging me again, over?
I can do, not a problem.
Yeah, go on, I'll log you again. Thanks very much for that. All the best, over.
Yeah, no problem. Enjoy it, and hopefully catch your mobile at some stage. You have to start doing a few podcasts.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely looking forward to what it might bring. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'm starting with. I bought a brand new bag that I normally take to work with me. It's a Wenger. It's a German-made bag. It lasted since 2016. So I bought a brand new one of those, and I've got the radio and the LifePo battery sitting in it. So I'm going to do a little bit portable out and about between now and April, and then I'm going to Tenerife with it, over.
Yeah, what you want to do is put a bracket on the bag and then put a vertical on your back.
Well, I've just decided to get a tiny, it was only about 70 quid, and I will adjust, if you are looking, I will adjust your call sign. I put Mike 0 AOB, I will edit that afterwards, so don't worry, I'll edit that. But it was a Julian, Mike 0 CXT has got one over in Barbados, and it's just a little metal telescopic thing, come from Banggood over in Hong Kong, so I'm waiting for it to turn up, should be here in a few days, and you just literally unravel, you unravel the, like they're like tape for like the radials, and you just stab the thing in the ground, and it goes up about 6 meters, and you can get, all the bands, 40 meters included, so just by adjusting the length of the telescopic. So, and he's used one in Barbados and got stew, so that sounded good enough for me for 70 quid, over.
Yeah, it sounds very good, Darren. But there we are. What's happening these days? I use the Ampros. I've got 20 meter on the boot. and 40 metre on the roof, and I've got switcher inside the car. And I just switch between the two when I'm out the base. The 40 metre will do a 10 and 15 with the tuner in the 710. So yeah, I tend to use those two when I'm mobile. But don't do much portable, although I've got a leak dipole with the boot that I've made. But because of health problems, I don't tend to get out and put aerials up. I just pull up work up, Darren, over.
Yeah, I mean, the villa that I stay in has got a back garden, but obviously I'm trying to be a little bit dubious with how exposed, you know. I was thinking of taking an exhibition, the expedition pole, getting one of those from Callum and going with that, and it may well happen yet, but at the moment I thought, well, for 70 quid I'll see how this thing goes, and if it makes it easy, it's just a little metal telescopic thing that folds right down to sort of, we're talking 50 centimetres long, I think it is, when it's folded right down. So it sounded, we'll see anyway. For 70 quid I thought it was worth a shot, but if not, I'll be going down the expedition route. But we'll see what happens, mate. Over.
Yeah, that's right. Just make sure you let them know at customs when you try and carry it through. Right, so I'll speak to you later, Darren.
Yeah, all the very best, mate. 73 QRZ Mike 0 DCX.
Mike 7 Uniform November Kilo.
Uniform November Kilo. Great to get you there, Matt. Great to nice sharp audio there, punching through everything. So I would say that's 5.9 in the ears. Over.
Yeah, that's great, Darren. Thanks very much. Like I spoke to you when you were on, I just got the Heidel Pro Set 7, and I just swapped the elements over to the HC74, the DX element, so I'm hoping that's got a bit more punch over.
Yeah, funny enough, I was only on WhatsApp yesterday talking to a few people about headsets and the element that you can take out of the Pro 7, and I knew there was another element, and I knew it was a DX one, but I don't think I've come across anyone else that's had it yet. So yeah, that certainly gives you the DX. And that is nice and sharp. I should think you'll cut through everything with that. Over.
That's great. That's great. There'll be 5 and 9 into me to West Bromwich. So many thanks. I also had a look at your settings on the website again. So I'm using your settings of your QRZ page and the DX element, and they seem to work well together. Thanks very much, Darren. Well, Hoggy, loads there calling. Merry Christmas, I was going to say. Happy New Year to you, and best 7-3 over.
Yeah, I should think you're getting all your watts for the, out of that with that. So the mids certainly help that. So I punch the mids normally a little bit. So, but very well done on that. That sounds great. And if you do want to hear it back, you're 2 hours and 50 minutes in. So I'm running out of breath. So I'll probably get one more and then I'll call it a day. So all the very best and Happy New Year. Over.
Yep, 2 hours 50 minutes. That's great. Thanks, Darren. And have a cracking 2025. Over.
Thanks very much. All the very best. Right, last contact there on 40. QRZ, this is Mike 0 DCX.
Golf 6, Echo Queen Sugar.
Wow, what a signal. I'll take the Papa Delta as well, so don't worry, I will come back to you. But at the moment, I've got Golf 6 Echo Quebec Sierra. Fantastic. 10 over and lovely audio. Over.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is John, Juliet Oscar Hotel November, and we're located in Northamptonshire in a small town called Rushton, about 13 miles to the north of Bedford. You 5.9 plus 10 to 15 dB. Back to you from G6 EQS.
Yeah, as are you. I mean, I've been struggling with QSB all morning, but you are absolutely fantastic. You could be sitting right here next to me. It's 10 over and lovely and loud and strong audio. That's the thing, isn't it, with 40? So, but sound great here, John, in Bury St Edmunds. I see it's the first time in the logbook as well. So pleasure to get you in by the end of the year, John. Over.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're just the same. You're right in the room with me. No noise, fully quiet and lovely audio. And I'm running the F10DX with that feeds into a linear amplifier 300 watts into a loop antenna. Anyway, I know there's somebody else wants to talk to you, so I won't keep it. Back to you from G6 EQS.
Oh, thank you very much, John. Well, all the best to you and your family for the new year. Hopefully be doing some mobile, as I've said, over into the new year. The moment that little telescopic aerial turns up, quite intrigued to use it, actually. It just, to me, looked like something you would expect to see on the top of a little portable DAB radio that you'd be listening to. So I'm a little bit tongue-in-cheek as to how it's going to be when I try it. But that sort of thing, I quite like the look of, a bit like putting a wire in a tree and it in VK. It's quite exciting, isn't it? John, all the very best to you and your family, over.
Yes, 73 is to you. Wish you and your family there a happy new year, and let's hope we can work again. From Golf 6, Echo, Quebec, Sierra.
Thanks very much. All the very best. Right, the Papa Delta station, go ahead.
Papa Delta 0, Charlie Quebec. Papa Delta 0, Charlie Queen, over.
Roger, got your Pierre, no problems at all. My name's Darren, and I'm in Bury St Edmunds, just outside of Cambridge, over.
Roger, Darren. You do a great job here. 5-9 push. Wonderful audio. Good as
Thank you very much, my friend. You're certainly 5'9" here into just outside of Cambridge. I wish you and your family all the very best in the Netherlands, my friend, and look forward to many more with you there over the course of the next year, over.
Also for you and your family, a very good and happy New Year 2055. Many happiness and lucky. Take care, my friend.
Thank you very much. Pleasure's all mine. QRZ, last call, Mike 0 DCX. Was that an Oscar station? Go ahead. Struggling a bit with you, I'm afraid. I think it's an Oscar November 2. Go ahead. Right, is that Oscar November 2 Charlie Radio? I do apologise, I'm struggling with you there, right in the noise, I'm afraid. All I've got is Oscar November 2 Charlie Radio. Just try twice for me. No, negative. I'm very, very sorry. Just not getting you there. I'm just not hearing you through the noise. It's not coming up either as a name, so I'm going to have to go negative with that, but I do apologise, but I do wish you all the very best for the new year. So this is Mike 0 Delta Charlie X-Ray, calling it 73, so all the best everyone and Happy New Year. So going QRT, Mike 0 DCX 73.
Mike 7 BDM.
Right, I'll take that one quickly. Mike 7 BDM, was that?
Roger, 5-9 into Bolton, Roger, and then Tony, over.
Yeah, thank you very much. You're about 5 and 7 here in QSB at the moment in Bury St Edmunds. So, Anthony, all the best for the new year, over.
You and have a good one.
Thanks very much. Right, I have to go QRT now, as I've been on nearly 3 hours now. So all the very best to everyone, and the frequency's clear. This is Mike 0 DCX 73.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was actually quite tiring today. I was only talking yesterday to some people about these headphones and how warm that they get. And I'll be honest with you, that is true about these Pro 7s. I mean, they're heavy, don't get me wrong. Most of you have probably got, these headphones. I don't mind the weight, to be fair. I did have to bend mine out a little bit to release the pressure, because what I found is they were pushing quite tight on the temple area of my head. And if you wear glasses for reading, I mean, obviously I don't wear glasses out and about, it's only doing this kind of thing. And I find they squash your glasses into the temple area of your head. After a couple of hours of streaming, or being on the radio, I was finding it, every time you open your jaw, it was getting quite sore here on the temple area. So if you're careful, you can bend these out a little bit, but I found these are the gel types, and they're quite heavy set, and they come with these ones on them. But in the box, if you get them new, you end up with like a lighter pair. I don't think they're gel either, because they're not shiny like that. They're just, what you would normally see. And they weren't as hot But these, since they've got worn, obviously, the amount of times I'm on the air, but these I've had to put them back, and I've got to say, after nearly 3 hours, I know they've been on my head, so I may well be changing those in the new year. And I will say to anyone who gets these, if you can leave that in all the time and just hang it up somewhere and don't keep pulling this in and out, I'd leave it like that, because I'm a stickler, bit of OCD, have to keep pulling it out and putting everything away all the time. And I have noticed that mine's getting a little bit dodgy around this area where you've got to wiggle it a bit, because you'll get one not work on one side. It'll come back the minute I just know it's through wear and tear. So I think if anyone was going to buy or have just bought a pair of these, try to leave that plugged in all the time, and then hopefully that won't happen. But anyway, I ain't going to waffle on anymore. It's great to see you all. This is going to be the last Monday for me streaming anyway, on these Mondays, obviously, for the new year. So thanks everyone for watching and supporting what I've been doing on here. But I am going to go, as you probably heard, mobile with an 891. We'll see where we go in the new year with that. But thanks everyone for watching, and all the best to everyone in that stream. And if I've missed anyone out, I do apologise. 73 until next time, all the best.